I play Dungeons and Dragons with a few of my friends who have nothing better to do on a Monday evening.
Yeah, exactly.
I remember.
As we have now changed our days. We also have a few more announcements. As you can all see, the channel is now no longer called EP Tabletop. It's Nords and Nerds. And we will be streaming every Monday from now on instead of Tuesdays. And our YouTube channel will also be called Nords and Nerds.
What hasn't changed is the intro.
Yeah. Well, I do say Monday now instead of Tuesday, so it's slightly different. And you guys still don't have anything better to do, even though we changed the day.
No, it's weird that.
Yeah.
Nothing better
you guys
to
are
do
just
all
boring
weekend.
people, I think.
Yeah.
In general.
No life.
Yeah. Not at all.
Well,
And
this
we've
is
also
life.
changed the layout of the everything on this channel, as you all can see. I'm starting in full screen. I'm not sure if I'm still in full screen. But you can also see below me and to the left of me where the players are that we have changed everything and it looks pretty good. I don't think these people have seen it yet either.
Oh, I'm looking at it now.
Now
Yeah,
they're
me
looking. Yeah.
The players are still the same. So.
Sadly, the DM is still the same. This is how it looks now.
Ah, fancy.
It's pretty cool.
Even with the logo.
Yeah, it's our new logo, designed by our very own Ova from the Magic stream, which will be happening tomorrow on Tuesdays instead of Fridays. And Warhammer will be back on Wednesdays, as it's been for a little while now.
Some things just
Doesn't change.
Anyway, I think we're ready to get back into it.
Yes.
Did someone level up since last time?
thanks for asking. Yes, I did.
I'm guessing you're itching to roll for HP?
No, because I don't want to fail.
Yeah, 2. Come on, a 2.
Don't you? Don't you?
I'm gonna kill you.
I said it.
Some kind of
You need to listen
Yeah.
to my intuition.
Yes.
I said take this one instead. Okay.
That's her revenge for
Well,
you
it's better.
visiting
Yes.
her in her dreams.
And then we have one last announcement. Today is Malin's birthday, so congratulations, Malin.
Thank you, thank you.
You feel old?
Super old.
Fantastic.
So old.
That's good. That's good.
Old, weak, older.
Okay.
Well, after that weekend, of course. But yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a bit of a rebranding party, so if we all look dead, that's because we had fun.
Yes.
Anyway, last we left off, we had a bit of a tumble in Kerr with the mayor and his devils, who turned out to be Romulus, the Rakshasa, which Kalen a few months ago let loose on the world.
I summoned him.
Yeah.
It was my intention.
And you all saved Naruk's adoptive father and eventually got out of the town to sleep in the forest.
Where I realized I couldn't sleep.
Yeah, you seem to be having some problem sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
Mainly it's Kalen being the problem in your mind.
He is one of the big problems, yes.
Yeah.
But he doesn't know.
And we ended just as you guys went to sleep. And we're going to start with everyone waking up, ready for another day.
Well, we ended off with Naruk asking Puppy Fan a hypothetical question, which was answered.
Yes.
So maybe
Yeah.
we
Oh,
can pick up.
that gave me goosebumps.
Because I don't think I would go straight to sleep after that.
No? Understandable. We can start from there.
I think we have to.
Yeah, so I'm sitting there looking at Fen,
Dice has failed.
looking over the group and asking if I did the right thing by just leaving. And he said yes.
Yes, you did.
Listen, Fen? Oh, like look at him. Maybe look around a bit.
The physical manifestation of Fen does not seem to be aware of anything.
Hello?
Really quiet. Mind. I'm not sure if you imagined it or if it was actually there.
Well, Something agrees with me at least. I'll go to bed. Now I can sleep.
Now you sleep. You can all, except for Relgalin, check off they've had a long rest.
You're enjoying this.
I am very much enjoying this. As Relgalin is seeing her worst nightmares come true. Her parents, or mother and sisters, dead on an island. Kalen with a crown on his head.
Chalice disappearing.
Chalice being destroyed. Chalice disappearing.
Crown on my head?
Yeah, you're the king of Amatri in her dreams.
Ah, in a dream.
Yeah.
The Emperor.
Oh.
It's really the tinfoil hat. Tinfoil crown.
Yeah. That looks fantastic.
Should
Has
have
a lot of
reshaped it into a
gems
crown,
and-
yeah.
Yeah.
Instead of not
It's
wearing
the
it
most
at
beautiful
all.
crown you've ever seen on the head.
On the head.
And to make it even worse, he's drinking from the chalice.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely, yeah. I love it. Yeah, that's canon.
And riding on a water alone.
Yeah.
Instead of a
so-
horse.
As you all wake up, you all basically notice that Relgalin is looking worse for wear. She's never looked this tired since you've met her. Nara looks disturbed.
Well, Galen, it looks like you've seen a ghost.
I'm sleepy.
Wait, we've slept all night. Why?
Not me. I couldn't sleep. I don't know what's wrong with me.
What's bothering you?
Horrible nightmares. I don't know what's wrong.
I get them too, but I still sleep.
I keep on waking up. I can't sleep. I can't rest. I can't do anything but try to distract myself with other things. I've been using my mage hand to throw rocks into the fire all night.
Well, maybe if you didn't throw rocks and just lie down and force yourself to sleep. Or maybe have a swig of this.
What is this?
It's brandy. More
I
sleepy?
taste it. Oh.
No?
Well, I am sleepy, but I'm not sure if I can sleep.
As soon as you close your eyes, you see Kalen again.
Oh no, this is horrible. I can only see my mother dying. I can't handle this.
Inside check.
Well, we can basically see it. Well, but what is something? What are you thinking about? It must be horrible if you can't sleep.
My family dying? The chalice disappearing? It is the family that is the worst. They are dead. I wonder if they are really dead. Is this something that maybe happened just recently?
So
Have you had like dreams that were true before?
No. So I don't know why this is happening now.
Do you think like the demon guy came out of a dagger, so he seems
Yeah,
magical? Do you think he could have done something?
That's what I'm wondering. Because why does this happen now and I've never felt anything before? We've been walking around, I've been knowing they are missing for weeks. And then the nightmares come now. And all night, if it had been just a short while, I would have understood it. But this is eerie.
What are you doing different? You said you were having nightmares all the time, but you seem to like draw your powers from them.
yeah, but right now tonight I slept like a child. I've never slept so good in my life. I think maybe those devils. I mean, yeah, maybe it just set me at ease. But we checked yesterday, and you aren't possessed, as far as I know.
And neither is Kaven.
Yeah, exactly.
Is there anything you know you can try?
We can play remote kills.
It's worth a try.
I mean, I've tried everything else, so
I can't go around not sleeping for long. Then I will be more of a burden than an asset.
You look more haunted than cursed, but
You now have 1 point of exhaustion.
Yeah. I assumed so.
Yeah.
Do you have any experience in this mountain? Have you ever seen anyone walking around all flabbergasted?
Can I make a
You can make a medicine check if you want to.
17?
You have had trouble sleeping a few times before, especially after big battles. So maybe it's something like that.
PTSD?
Might just be the shock of a tough battle.
I was able to get out of a fight with a beholder without problems.
Yeah, but are you scared of devils?
I'm more scared of devils than anything else.
Cats, maybe?
I eat cats if they serve it to me. Oh, no, I don't.
I mean, the fight was pretty intense. It might be just the adrenaline rush that is. Your levels are still high, you know?
I've been fighting things my whole life. It's in my blood.
Question. We got like Raglan and Kellen got those cursed necklaces quite far back. Did we ever learn, because I can't remember, that they were cursed? And
Not really, no.
just that something was wrong
Yeah.
and they had to come off.
And then you had a wizard who removed them.
But I would know what a curse is, though.
Yes, of course.
Since I know how to remove a curse.
Yep.
Yeah.
You would recognize this as possibly a curse.
Oh, well, I can't hear it, though, so let's just try them and let's all level on one curse.
Cast a spell on Roland, and she doesn't really notice anything.
I tried to close my eyes.
It's dark, quiet, calm. Quick glimpse of Kaelin, but it goes away.
Feels maybe better. Maybe. I can't see anything for now at least. Let's hope it doesn't come back. Let's hope you cured it.
So when you closed your eyes, did you see tentacles and stuff too?
And
And weird eyes and
demon
stuff?
steps?
I saw dead people. I found them.
Dead people.
Well, that's eerily weird. But yeah.
How's your, what about your dad, though? See? Up and running today?
I'm guessing he's still sleeping.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
He's still sleeping.
I think he just needs to sleep as long as he can.
So maybe I lay and try to rest a bit together with you.
I can watch over both of you.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I think we should move on. Somebody's waiting for us. Oops, end.
Okay.
Mr. Adele.
Oh,
Master.
Yeah, he can wait a bit more.
Yeah,
He
did
can wait an hour.
you learn anything about your mother? Was he,
No, he just said that they took her. I don't know anything more. I don't know how long ago, and I think for now he just needs to rest. And
I try to lie down and have a short rest at least.
Good. You instantly fall asleep and start snoring loudly.
Mm-hmm.
Well, look at that.
seems to work.
I thought of that a little bit earlier.
Well, now we know.
It's quite handy. Can you teach me that?
No, it's sometime probably.
I mean, I'm very good at cursing people, but I'm not so...
Uncast.
Yeah, that kind of stuff.
You have any healing properties? Or? Just
Mostly when things are cursed, I can basically heal a little bit. Wait, I didn't mean it like that, but...
Isn't that more like you're stealing energy, not necessarily?
Well, maybe it's just my charismatic essence.
Might be. I think maybe tarot works slightly differently.
Yeah. Yeah.
Isn't it the same thing my dagger did? Like stealing blood?
Well, I'm not stealing any blood.
You said you stealing stuff and
Soul stealer, like essence, like life force.
yeah, life essence.
Not Blood.
Yeah, isn't that the same thing?
No. Like spirit.
I'll just go sit by my dad. Play with fun.
Sounds good.
Perfectly normal discussion. Any more questions? No. It's not that bad.
Still with the S in your forehead.
Scar.
Beautiful.
Soul essence.
You're sleeping.
I'm not telling them.
Oh, I want to take a walk in the forest and find something similar shaped as Raghalin's chalice.
Yeah, we
Or a piece of wood that would allow me to, carve it into chalice.
Okay. Give me a nature check.
Nature. I don't think I've ever rolled nature. So let's see. 16.
You look around for a while and eventually you do find a piece of wood. It's just lying on the ground. It seems to be the right size for you to carve it down.
Okay. So I wanna climb up in a tree close by camp and start to carve.
Good carving skill.
Isn't there?
Let me
wood?
help you. Sleight of hand.
Dexterity, probably.
Performance?
Stop it! I'm not trying to entertain the masses
You're
with
trying
my
to
Dexterity
carving
would be very well lit.
skills.
You have to be quite dexterous to carve something.
Exactly. You know what goes well with
Or
dexterity?
strength. You do have
Sleight
to be.
of hand.
You do have to be strong though.
We're going with performance.
This is bullshit.
You are creating something of a
creative.
creative nature which would entertain people.
Okay. 15, how about that?
Wow.
You spend some time carving a pretty good shaped chalice.
Okay.
Do I
Sometime
with
is that like
Half an hour-ish.
perfect?
Do I, with my superior sight of the devils, notice what he's doing? Like
If you want to.
him working on some wood?
If you want to. It's not hard to notice someone.
Oh, if I want to? Yeah, okay, I still got up 25 though.
Yeah. You can notice them carving something in the tree.
Jalen, what you going on there?
I'm practicing my dagger skills.
I didn't see you as a... Yeah, I don't know, woodworker?
Yeah, I mean, neither, but I mean, we're out here in the woods in nature, so I'll have to, practice with what is at hand.
Looks a bit of, I don't know, a cup, like a little bit like.
Yeah, I mean, I want it to be, useful at least once it's finished.
Do I notice that you're kind of a trickery line?
I don't know.
That's up to you to decide.
Well,
You can
I want to
roll-
take a look at it too, so you
You
can
can,
cut me in here.
cut you in, like
Yeah,
literally. You want your face on that, or? I mean, I can carve a little S in it for you.
That's not what I mean. You know what I mean.
I'm not trying to sell it if that's what you mean with cutting you in. Like, you have done nothing to produce this thing.
It look.
And now you're trying to.
It looks like Relagolins.
Well,
And I want to.
that's just, thank you for acknowledging that. I mean, that's just,
Yeah,
shows-
barely. I mean, it's still wood.
it shows how good I am at crafting
I
this.
do this and it glimmers and looks like the chalice with prestidigitation instead of just looking like wood. As I said, maybe we can help each other out here.
What do you have in mind?
Well, I just want to have a look at it, like, real close look. Not, like, do anything to it, I'll just...
You're trying to, take it from me, or?
No. Just borrow it and look at it a little bit.
How many minutes have passed since Regulan fell?
About 40 minutes or so.
Okay, you have a minute. I toss it on to him.
I've already made it look like hers with the thing.
Yeah, but now I toss it down to you. You can look at it.
That's not what I meant. This one ain't magical, and I'll throw it back up.
Yeah, but it feels the same.
You know what? Never mind. You're on your own. I can check other things. Yeah.
Yeah,
You're not a very good team player, you know that? I'll just walk away. Well, you just...
Yep. Waiting for you.
So next thing I want to do is switch chalices.
I know.
I mean, she's dead asleep.
Yep, you're dead asleep. Where do you keep your chalice?
I keep it inside my bed covers like before.
So do I notice like a bulge in the bed sheets?
Yes. You've been looking at her a lot lately, looking for this thing.
Yeah.
There are
Every time she goes
several
to sleep.
bulges on a woman.
Yeah.
So yeah, I want to neatly cut a hole inside her bed roll or covers, right where the chalice is, and then I remove it and put the other one inside.
Give me a sleight of hand check. And by the way, as this is happening, everyone else is just right around Magdalene,
I'm rolling again.
using your inspiration.
23.
You are able to do this without her noticing.
That's what I thought.
I just see what he's doing.
Yeah, I'm sitting ways off, smoking my pipe, just looking. Poor Radglin. Everybody's just waiting for the next fight.
You all go back to your business.
I'll just sit with my dad and pet Fen a bit and stroke my dad's hair and just be close.
After an hour, Raglan is still asleep. You won't be waking up for a while unless someone wakes her up.
I would like a long rest, so I'm fine with that.
But your father does start to come to, and just looks at you, doesn't say anything. Looks kind of confused and wary.
I imagine when Fen notices him waking up, he'll just jump in his face and lick him.
He sort of tries to push him away and then gives up and starts sort of cuddling him.
Morning.
Good morning.
You okay?
Starting to get better.
Here, try this. I'll give him a good berry.
He eats it instantly as he recognizes what it is.
So imagine that's a good way to start the day.
Thank you. I'm feeling much better now. Those were always so good.
Yeah.
I missed them. And you.
I missed you too. I'm looking forward to you meeting my friends.
They seem like good people.
Yeah, mostly, or most of the time, at least. I would be bored with anything less.
So, I'm sad to start talking about this right away, but have you any clues or leads to where your mother is?
No, I didn't even know she was gone.
We were both taken in the night, and I haven't seen her since. She was never at the mansion with me.
Long ago?
It's been a while. I don't even remember. Maybe been at least 2 months. I think.
It's a long time.
1 or 2 months.
We heard some rumors that there was a demon going amok in Kerr. Was this before, at the same time? Have you heard anything about this?
I never heard anything about it.
Hmm.
Must have been at the same time.
Maybe. Did they say anything?
They asked a lot of questions about you and about your parentage. As they had heard rumors of you living with us.
But
That
you
is why
just
they
found
kept me.
me.
I told them you were dead.
They didn't believe you.
They kept asking every day, showing me visions of you, showing me you.
I'm
You were
sorry.
asking me all the time. A lot of questions. I answered at first.
That's
I thought
good.
it was you.
I don't want you to be hurt.
You kept dying every time.
That sounds horrible.
It was very bad.
I'm sorry.
And I saw your mother every day. My dreams.
I couldn't find any signs of her. Do you
Until
think could she have gotten away?
I would think so. Maybe. Never talked about her. It was always just you.
Yeah, he said that he wanted something back for me, but I don't know that I don't think I have anything.
He said something about a power. You have always been gifted, but I don't know what he's talking about.
I don't either. Like I'm good with animals and with Ben, but just me,
You're good.
Ben.
They did mention a very weird name a few times. What was that? It was Lavilukach. I don't know what relation that has to anything. It was mentioned a few times. You know it?
No. We have been, or I have, there's this cult on the loose that is trying to, like, I don't know, summon an ancient queen, and it's, yeah, something strange and something big. And I don't know, they have strange names. Might be connected, it might not.
Maybe. I don't know.
But,
This is all far above my head.
and there's a war brewing.
A war? Where?
Yeah, here. There's
Terror?
no, in the capital, there's an army marching on.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Why?
They are displeased with the queen.
I thought the queen was good.
So did I. But they want to start a democracy.
Why?
It's supposed to be more fair, I think. Listen more to the people.
The people are dumb.
Most
As
of
you
them.
can see in Kerr.
Most of them. Not all.
Some people are good.
Yeah. You just have to dig through the bad ones.
Seems you've gotten some friends at least.
Yeah.
I'm used to seeing you around other humans. Or elves or
Well,
dwarves.
me neither. But to tell you the secret, in my head I still call them my pack.
I'm not surprised.
No, I think some things don't change.
Yeah. Wouldn't expect it to.
I like it that way.
Glad you found people. Must have been hard for you. after leaving.
Yeah, it was. And I was without Fen as well for first time ever. And
I've been so lonely. I'm sorry. I wish I was there.
yeah, wish so too. But I found Kalen. No point. And he's nice. He's sometimes an asshole. He's doing something bad right now, which he will get, punished for later, I guess, by Elgalin. And at this point, you're probably like rummaging.
Yeah. Saying that just as he's starting to catch the bedroll.
But he's nice underneath. You just have to dig a bit. So I found him first, and then we got contracted by the Noble Guard.
Oh, wow. Double guard?
Yeah, Kalen had some contacts with them, and I just kind of tagged along.
You worked for the Double guard.
Yeah.
I'm so proud.
Well, considering the war, I'm not sure if it's something to be proud about anymore, but at least I earned money.
That's good.
Yeah. And then we found these other people, and Montaigne came a little bit later, and we were all kind of brought together by this cult thing.
Interesting.
It's big. Much bigger than what I thought I would ever, be.
You seem all grown up. You've grown fast.
In some ways. Do try and not get too grown up.
Good.
That's too boring. But yeah, I've had to.
You'll always be my little wolf.
I'll always be your little puppy. I'll just cuddle him.
He hugs you back, seeming to be more himself now.
I think we need to go soon. We're headed for Hope's End.
I should maybe come with you to Hope's End.
There's a guy with, I think he has a lot of connections, he might know where we can start to find Mom. My best guess.
The start. You have to try. Stay alive.
Hope so. Come, I'll find you some breakfast.
Thank you. I'm already quite full though.
Some for the taste.
That sounds good. And I'll meet your friends.
Yeah.
Does any of you happen to have any wine?
I have brandy.
That will do.
Like burning wine. It's good, isn't it?
Burning wine.
Yeah. Pour me some.
In the chalice?
Yeah.
Sure.
Thanks.
So, can we share a swig of that?
No, this is only for kings and queens.
Well, I've already drank from it, so.
I'll just pull my dad and me like a couple of steps away from the ensuing battle that I'm guessing is going to happen.
She's still sleeping.
Yeah. And I'll say, they always fight.
Well, as soon as you do that and you don't want to go share, I just walk over to Evelyn and kick her in the foot and time to get up, sleep yet.
Why did you do that? And I
What's
quickly
going on?
throw the rest of the brandy into the woods and
guess-
hide the chalice.
I guess I noticed the hole in the bedroll.
Yeah, you do.
What?
But you do see the chalice is still there.
But does it look like it normally does?
Yep, it does.
Yep.
But he doesn't know what it looks like for me.
It looks like it normally does.
He
Yeah,
never
but we-
saw the storms or anything in
No,
it.
we didn't.
Do you inspect it?
Yes.
Yeah, as you inspect it, you notice that it seems dormant. The magical effect in it seems to be gone.
Who did something?
What do you think?
Yeah, I know. Kaelin.
And then I'll just walk off.
Kaelin,
Yes.
what did you do?
You know, I
Kaelin?
know the least about magic from all of us here.
Okay.
So if somebody is fucked with your magic thing, then
And then I'll
Kaelin?
one
snap
one
away
of
the
those
illusion.
three.
That's
So now it just looks like wood.
It's just a wooden chalice.
Kaelin,
Yeah, about that. I've decided to put you on a sort of diet.
lightning bolt.
Roll for an attack.
No, it's the same.
Roll the save.
Dex save.
Dex save.
I would have walked like towards Galen, heard the crackling, and then just get out of the way.
Just hear
Rather
Red
than
One's
on
fingers
no
start to
sleep.
crackle.
24.
Yeah, so you save. That one is anyways a 2. 4, 5, 6, 7, 9.
I can spare you the math. I don't take any damage at all.
Okay, why?
Evasion. If I make the dex save, I take no damage at all.
Oh, okay.
You just see him sidestep the lightning and it goes right past him, hitting a tree.
Then I do it again.
Hold on. let me explain.
Give it to me.
See?
Give it to me.
This is the reason I'm trying to,
Another lightning bolt.
Make a dex save.
Yeah, 28 this
Yes.
time.
Give it to me.
Don't you others have anything to say about this?
Give it to me.
I don't think this is the appropriate time to have this conversation, Kaelin.
Well,
Just give it back.
I know it's harsh, to take something like it's only for a short period of time, okay?
Just
Another lightning bolt.
Make a dexterity save.
I'm like hiding a smile at this thing.
Ooh, that's bad. 19.
Yeah, you still save. Okay. Still don't want to
Lightning
give it
bolts
to me?
flying past Kalen and he's just stepping to the sides.
We can do this all day, Ragalin.
Just
As long as you keep firing lightning bolts at me, I'm not giving it back.
You sure you want to play with me?
So these are friends, Narek.
Like I said, I can do this
Seem
all
entertaining.
day.
entertaining it is.
At least they're powerful.
Yeah, that's one way to put it.
I'm just imagining the splintered trees and everything from multiple lightning bolts in a street.
So I cast Shatter on you. Now you have to make a Constitution save.
You only have so many spell slots left.
Yes, I do.
You didn't have a
Oh, I'm
long
using
rest.
a lot of it. Yeah. But I have all my third level spells left.
Constitution 18.
Yeah, so you make it so you get half. Eight, so 16, so you get 8 damage. Give it back to me, Kaelin.
There, I toss it into the air
Yeah.
towards you.
Yeah. I touch it.
You do.
Don't you ever do that to me again.
Well, the next time
The next time
I won't be
you will
tossing
be
it
dead.
to you.
Next time you'll be dead. Don't even try it with me, Kaelin. And I have to say again to you guys, why are we bringing this asshole with us?
Because he's useful and we like him.
It's entertaining.
Because so.
I'll go over to Kaelin and
I'm
Give him
telling you,
his-
next time you're dead.
I'll go back over to Kaelin and I'll give him his two daily good berries.
so we can eat breakfast.
Yes. And I'll say, I'm not sure what you were trying to achieve, but maybe being an asshole to the person that has no sleep for 2 days isn't the smartest choice you've made.
Well, even then, I can, watch it for the next 8 hours while she's asleep. If you're going around tired like that, you may forget your chalice, on the way, or lose it.
In the middle of this conversation, Naruk and Montaigne, you both notice a small shape in the top of one of the trees, and just as you notice it out of the corner of your eye, it disappears.
I'll go straight back to my dad, and I'll just say, I saw something, and I'll point to the tree top.
No one sees anything.
Just keep
Primeval
watching.
awareness.
Nothing. Well, no, nothing. How far was that? 1 mile?
1 way.
Yeah, nothing.
I'll try and stand between my dad and the thing where I look. And just say, hello? I saw you!
You two can give me perception checks.
11.
18?
Right, yeah. You don't see anything more. Seems to be quiet. There's nothing.
In my defense, I was laying down, lounging against a tree.
Is there any... Can I see if I can see anything or hear anything around us? So not just on that point, but...
Yeah, general. Just give me another perception check on the general surroundings.
10.
Yeah, don't really notice anything out of the ordinary.
Should we get going, or it's what do you think it was?
Yeah.
Somebody
It
watching
just seemed
us?
like
It was
something
a
reflective.
small, dark shape. It was about 4 or 5 feet tall. Standing on a tree branch.
Seemed like there was someone there. I'm not sure.
Well, even more reason to,
Yeah.
keep us going.
I don't want to
you
walk
two
into an
guys,
ambush.
you two guys done flirting, and we can get a move on, right?
I don't want him to join us anymore.
Well, he
This was
Yeah,
mutiny.
He's coming.
No, I mean, mutiny, that applies you're trying to kill someone.
I just got my dad left. I'm tired. You're tired. Let's just shelve this conversation until everyone has had another good night's rest of sleep, please.
We'll shelf it until he's dead. Then we can talk about it again.
Well,
Leaving his corpse behind.
Right now we can blame it on you being tired, but I mean, I don't want to, step on anyone's toes here, but I think you're crazy.
I think you're crazy, Kaelin.
Well, I
You
think
own
that
no empathy.
I will repeat myself. Can you guys get a room so we can move on?
I wouldn't
Please.
be in a room for him if I got my parents backing.
Ken, will you take
Well,
lead?
it's
Not even
Sleeping
that's
world.
worth it.
Find the road to Hope's End, please.
Sure can do.
Odell told us to meet him at the hideout. He told me you would know where it was, right?
Yeah, I know.
Well, after a while, you'll just take the lead, I guess.
Why don't we just let the Huntmaster lead the way?
Well, you're used to the group,
I'll stay with my dad in the middle of the group, trying to keep Valkyrin behind me.
I walk to the back and I summon my elemental and start talking to him.
Say anything in particular, or just generally talking to it?
Talking a little bit about how many assholes are in the world and that I don't like him. He might be our next victim.
Just once next to you, seeming to not even respond at all, not caring enough. Yeah. And you guys hear this guttural, weird sound from behind you.
As I'm taking a lead of the group, every 6 seconds I'll look back and look what Raglan's doing.
She's just talking to her summoned elemental in, what was it, Primordial or Infernal?
Aquan.
Aqua.
which is a primordial.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's a primordial language, which only she knows, I believe, in this group.
So whilst we're walking, I'll try and be vigilant about the creature I saw.
Keeping a lookout.
I'll walk in the front with Kalen and just comment on how very well that went and be very sarcastic, like, good job.
And I'll just fill my dad in on what we've been doing and
Well, why didn't
people
you
are.
add something to it in the moment, you know? You all guys were just like frozen watching.
You didn't want help. You made that clear.
Yeah, that's true.
You brought this on yourself.
I mean, I just want to have a look at it. I can probably just ask her to have a look at it. But
You already have.
You know, sometimes
We were on the island.
it feels good to get some, you know, confirmation, recognition.
well, I think maybe you should try to hone your skills a little bit more.
I mean, I was dodging all of those lightning
Yeah, I
bolts.
didn't mean
If
that.
she could have thrown 10 more, I would have dodged them.
You got caught. You lack. I mean, conviction.
Yeah, and who do I have to thank for it?
Yourself, obviously. Well,
Okay.
How
So-
long would this take?
Yeah, where are we going?
You are
going
currently
towards-
walking towards Hope then?
I think it will take a couple of days.
Yeah,
at least.
6 days.
Oh,
6
boy.
days.
6 days. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh boy, my feet are not made for walking.
Your boots are not made for walking.
Oh, my feet are not made for walking. 6 days.
So yeah, you start your journey. Spend first day walking. And then resting.
Can I lead them back to the stables?
We would notice.
You can ask them if they want to go back, but everyone in this
We're going to Hope's End. Follow me.
everyone in this group is
I mean, we're only 2 hours away from the
navigation to
stables,
know
or
where
so,
they're going.
right? We're only 2 hours away.
Nature.
We bought a map. We know where it is.
Does my dad seem fine, or is he struggling walking?
He seems fine. Seems like the rest and the good berries and the healing has given him his strength back, at least partially. He's kind of slow, but strong enough to walk on his own.
If he starts struggling, I'll turn into a draft horse and ride. That's only an offer that's available to him. So you'll have to decide if he gets that tired.
Yeah.
I would, knowing the can of worms it would open.
At least for the first day, he seems fine enough to walk on his own.
Yeah.
Unless he turns you back. Did you try?
No, I caused enough havoc for today.
Growth.
So, one day of journeys ended.
No more sightings of the creature.
No sightings. Nothing interesting happens. You all get ready to sleep again.
I tell my elemental, if someone comes here
Oh,
and
it's
tries
been
to
gone
do
for a while
anything.
now.
Hmm?
It's been gone for a while
Oh,
now.
really?
Yeah.
How long
Didn't
does he
want to
last?
stay out
I
long.
think we never got
Nope. As long as I want him to.
Oh, okay.
Get right.
What?
You don't really understand the magic that summons him. Don't understand how it works, don't understand why it works, have no control of it. Only the actual summoning part.
This time I put the chalice inside my dress when I go to bed. Under my skirt.
So it can be proper bolt.
Good to know, good to know.
I mean, this is almost break territory, so let's stop there.
Yeah, nothing happens.
Difficulties.
You all go to sleep. You sleep perfectly again.
Well,
We'll have to set up some watch. I don't think we would be without a watch.
I'm just assuming that you do.
Okay.
using your passives and everything. It's good.
Is it though?
Then I finally get my long rest.
Yeah,
We're
I'm
gonna
even
use,
so
Camila
skilled
Harris
at
before
tracking
and
and
after.
leading aspected hopes. I
Sleep.
don't even need to make a roll.
Nothing and nothing.
That's how good I am.
Sure.
I'll give Odell a heads up that we're finally on our way.
I'll tell you that it's good, and he will meet you there when you when you arrive.
When you get when you
I had
Almost
to,
used
I had to
pause.
change the word. Yeah, I had to change the wording just to get it out. So that's good. Anyway, you rest, keep walking, keeping an eye out for the shape thing.
barely told us what it was.
Yeah, that's good.
We don't really have a description, so we can recognize it.
And yeah, your father seems to be getting better every day. Stronger, faster, putting on some meat on his muscle, meat on his bones.
Big piece of eat poo poo bad poo poo.
Yeah. Words are escaping me.
Yeah. Can I get the map, please? Just to look at it.
You are following the coastline down.
So I'm gonna get this right this time.
After about
I mean, you're at least holding it, right?
Do you now know where the ocean is?
Yeah, it's very beautiful.
All
it's
trees.
the one with all the trees in it.
No, I was just checking if we were walking past Felton, but we don't.
No, that's on the other side of the island. It was, at least.
Yep.
Why is the ocean so detailed with like coral reefs and mountains?
Yeah, I mean that's very good detailing. I mean, even the green dot.
Anyway, on my actual map, it makes more sense because the land is green, and in this world, the water is green.
So what's this?
An oil spill.
Is it?
Yeah, as an spell.
Looks cool.
Good. Anyway, a few days go by. Father's getting stronger. You're sleeping normally, and you notice no shapes in any trees along the way. You probably do a few sendings to pigs.
Don't sense anything with primeval awareness either.
Nothing. Actually, what kind of things did you sense?
Almost everything.
Apparitions, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, or undeads.
You would probably sometimes sense some things. Mostly undeads and once dragon. Especially when you get closer to the mountains.
I was mainly just looking out for fiends.
That's what I was guessing. You never felt any fiends.
So don't share that information.
Smart.
No dragons for us.
Anything else anyone wants to do during your journeys?
Very little utility spells like that. Just
Stick close by to my dad.
Mm-hmm.
Feed everyone good berries if they need it for breakfast. I'll probably keep Finn, baby Finn, with me most of the time.
I chat a little bit with her dad about bread recipes and food.
He probably talks at length about everything.
Yeah, he's quite nerdy about the baking stuff.
And you understand very little.
But we only had wheat on the island. Wow. There's so much to choose from.
And eventually, after about 6 days, you see Hope's End in the horizon, closing in on the city. But you are walking wide of the actual city to go around it to the forest where Master Adele's summer house is located.
very good.
The small rundown cabin.
Little hut in the woods.
Anyone wants to do anything before you arrive at the cabin in the woods?
Yes. I want to take FG aside, have a little chat.
So, what do you want?
Well, since you made my relationship to Raglan even like more difficult, you at least owe me this one favor.
Depends on what it is then.
Well, I'll tell you afterwards.
Well, that doesn't mean it's much of a favor.
It is.
So,
And you don't even have to do anything like, you don't like physically or mentally. Just
well, I just wanted to say you're making progress. That's why I did it, because now you see it yourself that you made it worse. So now you know.
no, I didn't make it worse. You made it worse.
No, you told me you made it worse. It was
Oh.
thanks to me that it got worse.
Yeah, you are the reason it got worse.
Yeah, this is me teaching you
so
a
now
lesson.
you owe me this favor. It's a small favor.
Okay. And what do you have in mind?
Right. Turn around and face that direction.
Well, only if you're standing in front of me.
Well, you don't even have to close your eyes. Just look in that direction.
I'm not turning my back to you.
Okay, then close your eyes, because I have a surprise for you. I don't want you to, see immediately.
Are you gonna touch me?
Nope, I'm not gonna touch you.
Do I notice that you're lying?
Perfect. I'm not lying.
Well, you know what I said. Like, this better not be something janky stuff.
It's not.
Okay. Slowly turn around, just looking you in the eyes. Just don't try any funny business. Turn around.
No, it's serious. It's not funny. Yeah? So, and I'll position myself right behind him.
Yeah, what are you doing? Can you just do it already?
Cut him with my new dagger. Carve a little S on his back.
Into his cloak.
No, into his flesh. I want to deal damage.
They're really going for it.
Yeah, not like too deep. Just
Okay, roll for an attack.
Do any of us see or hear this?
That depends on where they
If
would
he
have
grunts.
Well, I wanted to find a private place. That's bad.
Does it go above his AC?
I'm not so sure about that. 16?
So I feel you pricking me. I'll jump, turn around, and I'll...
This was with the Demon's Dagger.
Yeah.
So you were going to backstab me, is that it?
Yeah, I wanted to teach you a lesson. You backstabbed me while waking up Raglan. See, that's how I felt in that moment.
Oh, yeah, so that's what Relglin feels every time. You understand now?
I'm not backstabbing her.
So do you feel kind of hurt?
I was helping her,
Well, I was trying to help you, but you turned me down. So you actually betrayed me.
Carrying such a, powerful artifact that, that's like mental and physical, like a physical burden. I was just trying to relieve her.
Well, it doesn't look like that. I mean, she just had a little less sleep.
And I thought, like, the nightmares and everything, it might have had something to do with it, so...
Well, you better put that little needle of yours away so you don't hurt yourself. like backtrack towards you guys again.
Oh,
Just keeping a look on you.
so I hope you've learned your lesson.
Yeah. Don't help a traitor.
Oh, don't backstab.
Oh wait, I'm better at doing stuff like this. I can just do it on my own, actually. I don't need you for that kind of stuff.
Doing what?
You'll know.
Backstabbing people?
Just keep walking backwards and out of sight and back to you guys.
Where you been? Also in the
Well,
game?
Kalen just wanted to talk to me, and yeah. Any of you guys can mend stuff? I mean, you kind of just pricked my cloak a little bit.
It was an accident. I slipped.
Sure you did.
I have a needle and thread. Give it here.
I'm not taking it off.
Then you'll have to have a hole in your cloak.
A second hole.
A
Yeah,
second hole.
actually, a second hole.
Yeah.
Something says on it and you can't repair. Well, Kalen was just being a bro, trying to, teach me some stuff. But stuff I already knew, so.
Well, that's nice of you, Kellen.
Yeah, apparently he's a very good wood carver.
Well, yeah, I can cut a little bit deeper into the wood than you can, so yeah.
That's interesting.
I just shake my head at them.
Yeah.
I know they've been fighting.
Shortly after this conversation concludes, you notice the small cabin in the woods. You've all seen before, I believe.
Yeah.
Montaigne's like, it's over there. Seems abandoned and quiet, dark.
I'll just hold my dad's hand and I'll say, I know it looks kind of run down. That's because it is kind of run down, but it's like a hideout and he's old, so don't question it. He probably knows best. He's quite nice though.
I trust you. I think I have to at this point.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. It's been an interesting journey, to say the least. I haven't traveled in so many years.
Yeah, it's quite fun when, they're not fighting.
Yeah. It's been quiet for a few days now.
Yeah, it usually means a big storm is brewing and everything is going to go horribly wrong, but well, I've tried to
Yeah.
intervene.
I can probably talk to them if you want me to.
You would?
I can try.
Yeah, I would appreciate it actually. And to be honest, it would be really fun to watch.
Do you think they'll attack me?
No, but I don't think it will work. But I appreciate you trying.
I can try.
And it, as I said,
I
It
was
will
able
be
to raise
good.
you after all. You
That
came
you
out
did.
alright.
and I think that this might be an even worse task. That says a lot.
Interesting. We'll do it after this though. Okay. What do you guys want to do?
Wanna meet Higgs and have a hotel?
I'll walk up to the door and knock.
Yeah.
When was the last time you've spoken to them, Tara?
Yesterday?
Uh,
Presume.
what was the conversation about?
You would at this point know that Higgs is not here at the moment. He
Mm.
is actually traveling around and is currently on his way to Akorach.
New place.
Cool.
Anchorage.
Akorach, I think it's called.
Akorach.
Yes. It's the village where Higgs was from.
Oh.
It's a part of her journey. His
Journey.
back to this, huh?
23 episodes in and still.
Are we at episode 23? Damn. That's cool.
Yes, and I don't really know why he wants to meet us yet, because he's been kind of secretive of this, right?
Well, mostly he wants to talk about everything that's happened and yeah, everything that's happened. You knock on the door?
Yep. Bong, bong, bong.
As you do, it just quietly creaks open.
And I say you can just go in.
Well, why didn't you tell me that? I'll just swing open the door and go in. Hello? Odell?
You quickly see Master Love just sitting in a chair, looking straight at you.
Day, sir.
Rabissa, Tara, Kaelin, Naruk,
Hello.
Man, I'll talk to you later. Raglan, Montaigne,
Master.
and you are, sir,
My dad, Mithras,
Idris.
Odell.
Anyway, anyhow,
Yeah, so now that we all have gotten acquainted, what was it you wanted to talk to us about? What was so urgent?
everything
Everything.
wasn't that urgent, apparently.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
I tried, to speed up our travels, but
It's been what, 3 weeks now? 4 weeks? Almost?
I kind of got stuck in another dimension and stuff, so.
Heard a few, yeah.
Pretty exciting stuff, you see.
I do not doubt it. So, since you guys left quite a long time ago now, I sent Montaigne here out to gather some information. I also sent out a lot of agents in different corners of the world to try to figure some stuff out about this Leonturva threat. As after meeting this threat firsthand, I realized that I need to get more involved. I'll want to hear your report after. Just give me a few minutes. So, I've heard everything now about Sun and what transpired. I didn't tell you this before. I've met Sun a few times before. I first met Sun when he was just a young boy in the streets of Kentra, where he seemingly grew up alone on the streets. I helped Sun to get his bearings and assisted him with somewhere to stay for a while. I quickly realized that Sin was a very gifted individual. He was extremely clever. He could see connections instantly in anything. He was able to overcome any logical challenge I threw at him. And I saw great promise in young Sin. I might have been grooming him for a while to hopefully take over my position one day. But I realized Sin would never fit in with the Silent Blades, as he had a very good heart, and he would never find his place among thieves and assassins. I know, just wait. So I talked to the artificers of Vadamari, about finding a place for him with them, so he would be able to accomplish great things and learn, get a proper education. I left him at the Vadamari Tinker's College, and I believe that would be the last time I would see him for a while. And it was. I didn't see him for another, 12 years? At that point, he approached me. He seemed very worried. He was talking about how the world was in danger. That darkness is coming, is what he said. And he needed my help, because he had found means of stopping it, averting the danger. And so he approached me, needing to track the bloodline of Galadhmir, as he had heard rumors of a surviving line of direct descendants after Galadhmir's demise. It was known for a long time that Galadhmir was the last of his line. That with him his entire bloodline died, and other dwarves took power in Galadhmir. I spent a long time tracking and eventually found your mother in Galadhmir, and I told Sin about your family. And until just almost a month ago, I hadn't seen Sin. When he suddenly appeared and rescued us all down in that cave. Something was off. Something was wrong. As he was interacting with all of you, planning your next moves and talking about where to go and what to do, he never once acknowledged me. And his session with Tara, his interactions with you, just seemed off, seemed out of character for Sin. Something seemed different, changed, almost like something was missing, as if the Sin I met all those years ago was absent from him somehow. So I decided that the best course of action was to give you a little gift.
Thank you so much for that.
Here it came to great use.
Yeah.
I'm sad it did.
Yeah.
I'm sad something has changed Sin. Sad that events have transpired the way they have. I've tried to gather information about him and Leontorva for this last month. But the information I'm gathering is vague. It's not really helpful. I have seen countless reports about Leontorva, countless books recounting the tale almost identically every time, with slight variations. But for a 4,000-year-old story, I expected more differentiating accounts, different stories that would sort of tell the story from different sides, telling of the hero Leontorva and some tyrannical Maltornon. But every story seems to be just the same.
Do you think it's fabricated?
I believe it might be, yes. I believe that someone for 4,000 years has been making sure that only one story gets out. Why and what the other story is, I have no idea. I was hoping maybe Montaigne had something to contribute to this, or if you guys have found something more since last we spoke.
So what you're saying is you created this monster, and now you're trying to stop it.
It might seem that way, yes.
I'm not really sure if it was in Irana. He was changing faces. Did I tell
Did
you
you
that?
say, yeah. I don't know. It's hard to tell.
And I haven't gotten hold of Sin using sending. Like, once? I think he answered me.
He has not answered since the event.
Have you tried? This might be a shot in the dark, but if, say that the person that killed you were just someone that looked like Sin, do you think that you would reach different people with your spell if you thought about the person that killed you and the person that came to visit you when you were younger?
I don't know.
Oh no, they saw through my plan.
That's a very interesting question.
Because I tried sending to Severin.
You don't need to use the names you send to a creature you're familiar with.
Just thinking about him.
So, problem is you're not really familiar with the other creature. If it's another creature, it's hard to mentally distinguish. But you could try.
But Odell, you said that you knew about him and what he was good at, but could he like change his shape or change his face?
Not when I know him. Yeah.
But it is entirely possible that this is someone else who is just trying to look
Sin
like
was
Sin.
extremely gifted in magical trinkets and objects.
Yeah, and he was gonna use another ring, and he was an artificer, I guess. So,
Artificer, yes.
yeah.
Well, what you should have done is given him the same treatment as you gave me.
Sent him out. That's what I did.
Well,
No.
Whoever this person is obviously very, very clever and had a long, long time preparing for this. And it's going to be very, very hard to get on track with someone like that.
but what you said about the story being fabricated, well, we thought we had killed one of the Kaonora, but she came back just in another body.
Yeah, that's Susan lady.
Yeah, so if they can just come back, it wouldn't be too far-fetched to think that they could keep a lid on the story for 4,000 years. It was the same people doing it for all that time.
But weren't they the servants of Iliantra?
Yeah.
The sort of bad person in the story? Wouldn't they have fabricated something different, do you think?
It depends on what they want, if they want people to be afraid.
Yeah, maybe.
She didn't seem like a nice person when she tried
That is true.
to do something to Phil.
Well, she kind of just punished me and just said, die, you saw it. So, I guess that isn't the first response you would have if you were a good person, maybe?
The
world
story
is
is,
not black or white.
yeah, it's probably more nuanced, but at
Yes.
least from my point of view, they were the ones that came after us, not the opposite way.
Yes, they do not seem good. That is true.
And what do you know of those Vatimari tinkerers?
Well, they are some of the best thinkers in the world. They have extensive knowledge of anything magical, and sort of the item nature. They make most of the trinkets and everyday magical objects that we use in the world.
So they're
It's a
rich.
very expensive college.
Interesting.
Only for the brightest minds.
And where is this place?
It's in Marimari,
Which is what direction?
south.
It's on the map too? Yeah, it is. Barely. Well, you said it was changed when it came from there.
It was older, smarter. They were still Sin.
Yeah, so it wasn't before after you noticed that it was a little bit off.
I didn't notice he was off before meeting him just now, for the third time.
Ah,
You know him the best. Do you think he's changed? Do you think something has happened to him? Do you think someone has taken something from him?
I'm not sure. All of his tinkering and looking into this thing that I was looking into might have changed him, might have ruined him somehow. It happens to people.
He seemed very ahead of the Leonterva situation, so when that kind of guy says, like, the darkness is coming, I'm guessing that's even worse.
I don't know what he meant. I sadly at the time decided that it was best for me not to know.
Well, it's not comforting.
I'm not in the business of saving the world,
So,
but it seems I am now.
have you heard any more?
I was waiting for his report. The rest of my agents have not been able to find anything more than I shared just now.
I was not able to learn anything new about the Linturba, but I have heard and read and seen some things that maybe just seem unrelated, but maybe not. I looked into some drow activity, seemed to be centered around a little bit around this area and in Vermantry. And I don't know if I told you, but we've caught a Rakshasa in Kör. And there was the strange creature who sent us to that other world, who could appear out of thin air with strong magic think that in favors.
That guy is super weird, by the way.
Yeah, I hate him.
And some unexplained figure we briefly saw just after leaving Kerr.
Someone might be watching us. We're not sure.
So we found nothing in the library.
Nothing new about
Workshop.
Even Terra. So I decided to look into drow activity. And there was very little concrete information, which is why I was on my way back here to look further into it.
Do you know anything about drow activity?
Not really. Drows have always been around. They're just another race that they have been discriminated against for a very long time. And there are relatively few of them left. As they don't really have anywhere to call home.
You don't think that Sin may think that oppressing his race would have triggered some kind of effect? Did he seem like that kind of person?
As far as I know, he didn't really have any connection to his people. Not what I met him, at least. He might have gotten a connection later in life. Tara might be able to answer more there. She knew him later than I did.
Really never sung with anybody else.
Strange affairs.
Has anything more happened here?
Not really. Ever since your battle with the alien Turles, it's been very quiet. The entire town has gone to war. But that's still centered around Vermontry.
Know how it's going?
They haven't had too much war, but it's currently a siege around the city. It seems to be kind of a standstill in the war at the moment.
Well, it's a big city. Might take some time.
Yeah. As long as we don't have to go.
Maybe we have to.
Yeah, maybe. Why would you want to go to war?
I'm not
To
interested.
sacrifice Caleb.
Well, I didn't mean exactly go to war, but I meant every kinds of leads we do have now is pointing to Vermontry. Like multiple things.
Haha, good one.
It is.
No, our joke.
Oh,
I think the most important thing right now is to find some more information on the interval. I don't think any more books are going to help us.
nope.
We're going to have to find a source of information.
Well, you mentioned Tara's mother and Gilhammer. Is there
I wouldn't think she knew.
a place to
before.
start, or?
Where would you find 4,000-year-old information?
We have one lead. It's not a lead I would prefer to use. There's a man named Pokinato.
You know?
Pokinato.
Well, I call him a man. He's actually a dragon.
Dragons.
He's rumored to be a dragon. He's a very eccentric gentleman.
I'm guessing he's really, really old then.
He's rumored to be over 7,000 years old, so I'm guessing he might have some first-hand knowledge of history.
Is he people friendly?
He's a hermit,
Yeah.
and he doesn't really like people all that much.
But you can change between a dragon and a human?
A lot of dragons can.
Cool.
It's kinda cool now.
But he is supposedly good. He doesn't do anything bad. He's never hurt someone as far as I know.
Hope so.
Guess he wouldn't be 7,000 years old if he did.
Possibly.
Dragon or not.
Yeah. It's just a matter of finding him. He apparently lives in the mountains near Vermontry, which is not the best place to travel at the moment.
Again, doesn't look like we have much of a choice, do we?
going to Fremantry.
I guess so.
Me as well.
I think you should join them for this.
Oh,
You want.
that's far.
You are free to choose your own destiny.
You are kind of part of the group now, Martin. You've been
Yes,
doing
but I
your
have
thing.
been working towards a certain goal.
Oh, we gotta
this-
find that dragon with that, you know.
Yeah, but he might have all sorts of information.
Yeah, I would like to
Definitely
talk to
might.
this guy. Thing.
This guy thing.
Yeah.
I think.
And if he actually turns out to be a dragon, he might not be too hard to find either. I found dragons before.
Yeah, you were very good at finding dragons.
But Odell, do something equally difficult but different. I brought my dad because it wasn't safe for him in Kerr anymore. To be honest, I am not sure what had happened.
I
A lot of
haven't had many reports from Kerr lately. It's been quiet.
the whole, like, a lot of people have been just changed out and replaced, it seemed, by demons.
Yeah, we can just try to murk the mayor, kind of.
Who turned out to be a Rakshasa.
Yeah.
And
Sorry,
he
not
was,
good.
he was accompanied by about a dozen other devils.
Did you slay the Rakshasa?
He unfortunately got away. But we got all the other ones.
Would advise you to be very careful going forward. Rakshasas are very vengeful and they don't really let go of their prey. So
What
whoever,
can
Figure.
they even do?
keep an eye out. Be careful. Trust no one. I know it's a sentence that we don't like too much anymore. But
Yeah, you shouldn't throw that around lightly.
apologies. Problem with Rakshasas are they will never stop. And you never know who might be the Rakshasa. So we have now 2 individuals that can appear as anyone.
Yeah, I don't think they didn't feel like the same. They had the same goals.
Well, who knows what a demon's goals is?
But so that's a problem, and it seems like, well, he kidnapped my dad, and Dad said that they got my mom as well, and that's not okay. And I want to find her.
You're still missing your mom.
Yeah.
I can have my people trying to figure out what happened. Figure out what happened.
You can.
Of course, I can send some people to investigate Kira.
They have to be They have to be dangerous. They have to be careful though. It's
My people are very discreet.
and also another favor. I look at my dad and I look at Adele. Can he stay?
Not sure if this is the best place for him. I have places where I can protect people and keep them safe.
I've missed you, Dad, and I love you. I don't want to take you to war.
Thank you. I also think this might be the best for now. Maybe
Tara
I
can send you messages.
Sure can.
would love it. I want to know that you're safe. Or
Maybe,
I can also
not
once-
every day, but like once.
When you have an opportunity.
Yeah.
It doesn't need to be too often. Just let me know that everyone's safe.
Maybe this dragon guy knows something as well, something useful. You gave me a name, Remulavicula?
What?
It was Valiculash.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, very good.
You did this to torture us.
Do you recognize
Sounds like
this
an
name
element on the
of-
periodic table.
Sound familiar? I'll write it down and circulate it, see if I can find something.
But was that? Do you know who it was the name of?
I don't really know, no. I heard it a few times, but they didn't really tell me anything about it. More passing between themselves.
Do you think? And I whispered to him, "Do you think it might be my other dad?" Maybe this dragon guy knows. Demons get quite old, don't they?
No idea.
Either.
This is my first time meeting demons.
Well,
Hopefully my last.
Well,
kind of met me.
do you know about a certain potion maker in Vermontry that's like distributing
Are you asking Odell or the baker now?
Odell?
Okay, thank you.
I'm just spitting that in there.
No. Why?
They're poisoning people.
Potion makers poisoning people.
Yeah, it's very ironic, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Callback. Headquarters. And Vermontly.
Just being distributed from Gorbax.
Corvax, yeah. You had any dealings with him?
Yes. I'll have some words with him.
Oh,
So we don't.
I think what you should do is send us as like a
Emissary.
emissary. Yeah,
Sounds
delivering
like
the
a good idea.
message.
Into a besieged city.
Good idea.
No,
Actually-
I don't want to go in this. We're going to the mountains.
Yes, I agree with
That's the
Eric.
closest I'm willing to be to a war.
Yeah, but how else is the message
You can send Kalen.
gonna go get across?
Yes.
Kaden can go.
I'll write up a message, and if you find yourself in Fumanti at some point, you can deliver it.
Hopefully not.
Yes.
Hey, do you know how to defeat the Rakshasa in case we like have to deal with them again?
I do not know, no.
Kill it with fire.
Possibly.
Fire?
Yeah,
About
definitely
lightning?
fire.
Doesn't usually
I
work.
don't have no fire.
I'm just joking with you.
You got
everyone.
me.
I don't know. I haven't really invested much of my time thinking about Rakshasas.
Guess we should start.
Investigating, yeah.
Anyway, if you guys want to, you can rest here. This place is very safe.
Do you have a room I can lock?
Yes.
I know someone likes to steal from.
The basement is quite large. I have rooms for all of you. Sestai gets up, goes over to a hatch on the floor, opens it up. As you go down the ladder, you see like a very pristine, like it seems almost like a mansion inside.
Nice.
Haven't we descended down there before?
No.
When we went into the city using the
No,
tunnel system?
So
that
that
was
was
not
from
a
a
house.
hideout inside the city. So there are like large tables, dining tables, rooms, offices, and sleeping quarters.
I don't.
I think that's the perfect time for our first break of the evening.
First break, how many are we gonna have?
Depends.
Well, you never know.
Tara ends up staying. And so yeah, we'll see everyone in about 15 minutes as we all get some air
And coffee.
and coffee.
Okay.
See you soon. Okay, welcome back everyone. So we're just gonna jump right back into it after these guys are done waving. So yeah, we left off
Everybody's
just as
out.
you guys found your sleeping quarters in Master Dell's apparent mansion.
Underground mansion.
Do you guys want to do anything before going to bed? Such quietness.
Yeah, primeval awareness.
Did we? Did we get
Says nothing.
separate rooms?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he had
Okay.
rooms for all of us.
There are
So-
16 bedrooms in this underground mansion.
When I notice that people have gone into their rooms, I want to sneak up and knock on Terra's door.
You do?
Dun, dun, dun. Terra, you
Come
there?
away!
Terra, are you there? I'll whisper.
Is that a booty call or?
Open the door.
I'll just shove you aside and go inside your room and just, hey, I want to try something. I've been thinking a lot of, like, you remember we read that our swords and hammer, right? They're like the extending of her essence.
Yes?
What happens if they touch? I'll bring out my sword. Just do it.
Touch the sword with the warhammer.
Nothing seems to happen immediately.
Oh, mansion explodes.
And then you both hear your respective weapons talk in your heads. Hey, Fur, what are you doing?
I'm just.
Alright, smash.
We do not hear each other, so we only hear our own.
Mhm.
So we should give a little more
What is
punch to it, maybe?
Yeah, let's try. I mean, Naruk said that she saw something similar,
Okay, let's just give it everything, okay?
but only sword against hammer, right?
Yeah, not.
Head versus hammer.
I'll fucking smack you if you do something else, right?
Oh, wow.
Smash him, smash him, smash him! Smash.
Okay,
Give
get ready.
everything, I guess.
Me too.
Go for attacks.
It's only weapon against weapons, though.
I'm not proud
There's only friendly fire today.
Well, I definitely do not hit you.
No, Sam.
Like a failed high
I
five.
do 20 actually.
So his strike's a little bit off, but you're able to compensate and hit his sliver. As they collide into each other, you just see a lot of color spreading throughout the room. It's almost like a firework going off, with a lot of like purple, gold, black, white spreading throughout the room. That's your commando in your head. What are you doing?
Just find some stuffs.
Okay.
Was it wrong? Was it not good? Was it?
It was fine. I feel a presence that I haven't felt in a long time.
Of the guy.
Yeah. I feel like maybe we fought once before.
Yeah, that's what.
I used to smash.
I'll raise my sword to do it again.
Marissa, why are you doing this?
I'm just checking. I mean, look, it was cool colors, right?
I haven't seen that effect in a long time.
So you have seen it before, right?
Yeah.
Does it jog any memories?
No.
Okay, we'll do it
Just
again.
annoying.
See if it helps. You ready? 24.
26.
You smash together again. The same effect happens.
Huh.
Marissa,
Is
you have to.
commando annoyed?
No. Just wants to smash.
Does it feel bad for you?
It feels weird. I don't like it. It feels unnatural.
Uh-huh. Like two opposites, maybe?
I hear someone say smash every time.
Wait, you said smash?
Smash. Yeah, it just says smash.
Is
Smash.
like something like a degenerate living in that Warhammer, or?
It sounds very childish. Sounds like someone didn't grow up, even though it's
Yeah.
been thousands of years.
Thank you, Tara. I'll just sprung and leave the door open and just walk out.
Okay. Well. No, okay.
Now that they left.
So you fought him before, huh?
Yeah. He's an annoying bastard.
In a big war?
Yeah.
Did you win?
Always. I smashed. Yeah.
I think we won this time too.
Yeah, I want to smash again. I would be careful around him though. Both the blade and the boy.
Oh, the boy too seems.
He seems to be troubled.
I mean, yeah, he's been doing some weird stuff sometimes, but he's a nice guy.
And the wolf is growing as well.
Yeah.
I felt the power again
When?
yesterday.
Yesterday?
And then a week ago, it was very strong.
What happened yesterday?
You should be careful around both of them. They're trouble. I can smash it.
But Narek is like the nicest person ever, though.
You sure?
Except the kid she almost killed or whatnot, but it's...
Nash.
Shit happens, so Goblin loses their arms and the boys just almost dies. Yeah. Okay.
Be careful. I enjoy this. It's been fun. I haven't had fun in a long time. I was stoned,
Yeah, for many thousands of years? Hundreds of years.
Very long. It was boring. I didn't smash for a very long time. And I want to smash. We need to find more goblins.
No, we're trying to find the alien turbo, remember?
Oh, smash alien turbo?
Yeah. You fought them before too?
Yes.
The wolf?
Yes, oh, that was fun. I felt powerful. I grew
But
stronger.
you don't know any laws or nothing, what's right and what's...
Smashing is right.
Smashing is right.
Not smashing is
That's
very
the
wrong.
key to defeating
Yes.
alien turbo, yeah.
Smashing.
Smash.
We should smash more. We don't smash them enough.
We certainly
Can
don't.
we smash now?
I don't have nothing to smash.
What about that new man?
Oh no, we don't smash our friends.
Okay. His friends? We're friends.
Mm-hmm. And we're friends
It's
with
me and you against the
Mountain,
world.
and Naruk is with us, and
But she seems bad. He's wrong.
is Naruk wrong or is the wolf inside her wrong?
She is the wolf. She is wrong.
Say something about the power of our dead ones back. Is that the wrong thing? The wrong power?
Yeah, I don't understand.
No? Okay.
We should smash.
Cool. Ask him about if there's something wrong about the Relgalin.
That was good interaction.
And at this point, your father comes over to you. Do you think this would be a good time for me to talk to your friends?
Yeah.
Which
Or
one?
as good as any.
Yeah, you're leaving tomorrow, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I should probably talk to them tonight. Who should I be in with, do you think?
I think they will be difficult in their own way. I think Relgalin is rightly pissed off and it's going to be difficult to convince her to not be pissed off.
Why are they so angry at each other?
Well, none of them have really good social skills. And Kaylin likes to just poke at people. And Relgalin struggles to take a joke. And it has escalated from there, I think.
Interesting.
Maybe if you can get Kaylin to, I don't know, promise something, or you can get him to say something, then you can take that, maybe.
I think we should just start with an easy conversation and see where it goes. I think he could be accommodating to a good talking to.
I don't think he's very good with authority figures. But if you can just,
I can be a friend.
if you can just try and, if you can understand him better than I've been able to, I'll
I have dealt with many elderly
welcome
boys
any
in my
suggestions.
time. So I'll start with Master Kaelin.
Yeah. And I'd like to be a fly on this wall, so I'll turn into a fly. I'll be like behind his neck, so I'm not
Just
too
in his
visible.
He has too long hair.
Yeah.
It hasn't been cut for a long time.
Did
Yeah.
I mention that I trapped my door?
It's late now,
Anyway.
though.
Meanwhile, I go to bed early.
Yep, sounds good. So Naruk's father leaves her room. There's over to the one he noticed Kaelin going to. And now
Probably the biggest one, the most.
Lavish one.
lavatory.
No, the
Penthouse.
the penthouse. Yes, the penthouse amongst the 16 rooms.
He knocks on the door. Master Kaelin.
Who's that? Ordell?
This, what was his name again?
Mithras?
Mithras, Naruk's father.
Ah, the
I'd like to
rude
talk to you for a little
old
bit.
guy. Yeah. Come
May I
on.
enter?
You may enter.
And he opens the door. Steps on inside. May I sit?
Sure.
Thank you. Thank you. Would you sit with me?
I prefer to stand.
That is fine. Do you have anything to drink?
Well, I believe this room comes with champagne and
As you look around, you see glasses and brandy.
so yeah, help yourself.
He gets back up again. Goes over to the brandy, pours himself one, pours one more, hands it out to you.
You shouldn't right before bed, but
It's good for you.
don't tell anyone.
I won't. So, I've been traveling with you and your friends for a few days now. You seem like an alright fella. You seem to have been good to my daughter.
Yeah.
She seems to love and respect you. She even said that you were a part of her pack, which is high praise from her.
Yeah, I've known her for more than those 6 days on you, so.
I just want to say thank you for taking care of my daughter. That I highly respect you, and it looks like you've done a good job being there for my daughter when I couldn't.
Well, I can't say exactly the same things about you. I haven't quite earned my respect yet. Takes more than 6 days to do so.
I understand. Hopefully, after you've done whatever you need to do, I can meet you again and get to know you and Narik's other friends.
Yeah, why not? I'll be around for a little longer, I think.
Good to hear. Hope that you will keep my daughter safe.
Well, yeah, I'm not so sure about that. I mean, well, there's this certain person in the group who can, go off at any time, and I'm not sure if I can protect Naruk from her.
I did notice your little disagreements that first day after you rescued me. You seemed to enjoy having some fun on islands.
Violence. Well, I enjoy being, funny, and
This is
can't help myself, to
an outsider's perspective, but it didn't seem like anyone else found it very funny, except for maybe the cloaked fella.
They all do. They just don't want to admit to that.
You yourself did not seem to enjoy it very much.
Enjoy what exactly?
Your jokes.
Laughing about your own jokes makes you look stupid. So I'm trying to hide the enjoyment.
Narek seems to be tired of you two squabbling. I just wanted to talk to you, see what's going on, maybe give some advice, try to...
Oh, now I see where this is going. You're trying to lecture me.
I'm only trying to talk to you as a friend.
Yeah, well, it doesn't sound like it.
I just want to know why you two seem to have a hard time getting along.
You should have stopped that, you know. Thank you for protecting my daughter and everything. We could have been friends immediately, but now this conversation is taking.
Is there a reason why you don't like to talk about these things? Did your parents not treat you well?
Don't try to drag my parents into this. You're just making it worse. I think you should, you know, leave.
That is what you want?
You can take the bottle with you. If you want.
I am good, sir. Maybe we'll talk again tomorrow.
Maybe. Let's put it at that.
And again, thank you. And then he leaves.
When we get a bit away from the room, I'll turn back to myself and I'll just hug him and I say, thank you for trying at least.
Yeah, he seems to have some problems.
I know.
Mostly seems to have some childhood trauma.
Yeah, that was what I was thinking as well. And it wasn't a problem when it was only us two. Because I can deal with it.
Yeah.
It's more difficult in a group.
Yeah, I think so. But I think he just needs time and maybe some hugs.
Yeah.
Should do the trick.
I've been trying. I'm not sure if he's loosened up to them yet, but I'll
Good.
keep forcing him.
I figured I was considering giving him a hug, but he seemed a little bit hostile, so I decided
Yeah, I don't.
maybe
yeah,
not
he has
right
knives.
away. Yeah. Ooh, cool. Anyway, should we take a trip over to the other one?
I think you
Galadhmir?
can handle this one on your own.
Okay,
Well, find me afterwards.
I will. What's going on?
I wrote daddy issues.
Definitely. Okay,
I'll go just back to my room.
and then he heads over to Radlin's place.
You're 23 episodes.
Struggling.
Hi, are you here to talk about some more recipes?
No,
Okay.
we can after, but I just want to talk to you a little bit about your squabbles with Master Kalen,
With the trader, you mean?
if that's what you want to call him, yes.
He stabbed me in the back at one point.
May I come in and sit down?
Yeah, you may.
Then he goes in, sits down in the chair, drinks up a bottle.
Drinks from it.
Drinks from the bottle.
I sit at the chair next to him.
So I noticed the first day I was with you guys that you had some problems with
Yes.
Master Kalen.
I can't trust him. Loyalty is very important to me. And he's
why
done
is-
nothing but deceive me.
I understand the loyalty sits high with you.
It does. I've understood it's the same for your daughter, with the pack mentality. And
She likes people now. She's taking you all in. She likes you all very much. I think it's bothering her a lot that you and her other friend Kalen are fighting. That you're not finding common ground.
I can't find common ground with him as long as he keeps on hurting me.
How is he hurting you?
Well, for one, he stabbed me in the back with a dagger. That is hurting
That
me.
sounds like the man I just met.
And he's stolen
The
from
man.
me several times.
So why do you think he's targeting you with all of this?
I think he's jealous of my power.
Yeah, that would do it.
He desires the power I have and he knows he can't get it.
Are Are you sure he just doesn't need an friend? He needs maybe a mother figure.
That would be Naruk, not me. Naruk is the mother figure
But
in
do you
our
feel
pack.
that maybe you've taken the place of Naruk as his mother figure after meeting meeting all of you?
No, I haven't.
So I'm not hitting the.
I have
Oh.
taken the role as the sister that he likes to bug.
You do seem very responsible and mature, and he seems to be struggling with authority.
Yeah, he does. I would say I am one of the governing people in this pack, together with your daughter.
Might be a very good idea if we all sat down tomorrow and had a chat.
Get a hug?
Group hug.
Yeah, maybe giving him a hug would help.
I don't want to hug him. He has never given me an apology. Well, he said sorry once, but it was followed right after by a butt.
Maybe it would be a good thing if the three of us and Naruk sat down tomorrow, had a heart-to-heart, talk about our feelings.
I need an apology from him. I need a promise that he will never do this again.
I think that might come forward in any conversation.
And maybe he will then be able to tell me that he feels jealous and that's why he's doing this.
I think you deserve an apology,
I do.
and I think Kaelin is man enough to give you one.
I would
After
hope
my
so.
conversation with him earlier.
At this point, I'm not really all that keen on keeping him in our group because I've seen him hurt both me and others.
He does seem to be very good to Naruk.
She's been the lucky one. I think she also puts up with a lot more than the rest of us, so he thinks he can just hit her with a truck and she would anyway say, yeah, I forgive you.
Yeah, she does accept a lot from her packs. That is true. But
So
yeah, I think that we should
I think that's
rest now. I'll talk a little bit more with Naruk, and then I'll try to get you both together tomorrow. And have a chat.
If there's no apology from him, I don't know how I could even work with him anymore.
I believe an apology might come.
We'll see. I don't really believe it will happen.
You can try. It's worth trying.
You can try.
For Naruk.
You can try.
nothing
Naruk
else.
can try. I
But
doubt
it also
anything
requires a
will
lot
happen.
from you. You have to be careful with him and gentle.
I won't promise anything until I see some humility from him.
Think about him as family.
He's not family for me. My family would never stab me in the back.
Yes.
My family are loyal to each other. Family is important.
Yeah.
Standing up for each other is important. Stabbing someone in the back is not the way to show that you are working together as a team.
He obviously has some learning to do to be family. But
To
if you
be
could try,
even a team member, he has some learning to do.
I understand that you love Naruk very much,
Naruk is a
And
very,
regard
very
her
nice
family.
person.
and I think that maybe it would be good to try this for her. Give it your best.
Galen has to make the first step. I want an apology from him. I want him to start behaving properly. And he might say to you that he will do this. And I'm quite sure he would turn around the next time he gets the chance and betray me again. I have big problems, trust me.
I understand. I will talk to them and see what we can do. But you have to be an adult as well.
I am an adult. I am not backstabbing.
You did throw a lot of dangerous spells at him,
Because he had stolen from me, I defend myself.
but you shouldn't cut the hand of people just for stealing.
Yes, that's the punishment.
That is a bad punishment.
It is the punishment. And also he tried to get me caught for stealing and having my hand cut off.
It's not good.
No,
You deserve an apology.
I sure do.
You told me you got one.
Hmm?
You did tell me you did get an apology from him.
I'm sorry, but blah blah blah. So
What was
that's not an apology.
What was the but?
The but was, I told you sorry, but now I'm gonna tell you what I really mean. That's what but means in an apology.
I think you should rest now. And we'll talk in the morning.
Yes?
Is that fine?
Yes?
Thank you. Thank you for this conversation. And thank you for being there for Narok.
Yes. I
I'm
would always
so
be there for
waiting
Naru.
for this conversation the next morning.
Sleep well.
Thank you, you
Many
too.
ups and leaves.
Good night.
Leaving the bottle. Then goes back to Narok. So she's intense.
You see my problem?
Yeah, I do. I sort of arranged for them to have a conversation tomorrow. Trying
Okay.
to talk everything out.
Maybe. Okay, so as I see it, the problem is that Killen has 0 people skills and he gets himself in situations that he doesn't know how to get out of. And Relgalen has 0 patience. So she can't deal with him needing patience.
If I remember correctly, you're able to disguise people. Could we look like them? In any way?
I can disguise myself, but I don't think it would work because they would meet each other 2 seconds after and...
That's a good point, yeah.
But maybe we should have like a strategy meeting and call in Montaigne and Tara and Fear and see if we can like make a strategy.
I think that's a very good idea. Should we go get them now?
And I think we need some booze.
Yeah.
I'm usually not one for drinking. I have tried though since I left home. I have to admit, doesn't taste nice, but I think
I'm not too fond of alcohol myself.
I know. But for this, as I
That's
hear
good,
people
yeah.
tell it, alcohol.
Yeah. It can help in this situation.
Maybe we should bring out Odell as well,
I think that
since
might
he
be a
knows
good idea.
Kaelin.
Yeah.
You're planning an intervention.
Yes.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Finally.
And then Narok and her father go over to Fergusa, knock on his door.
Don't come in.
Master Fergusa,
Yeah.
may we talk to you?
Wait a minute. Now I'll go and open the door. Yeah, what is it?
Good evening. Me and Narok want to discuss with you and the other friends that you have the situation between Kaelin and Rylan,
Oh, you mean... Oh.
to see if we might be able to find some resolution.
Common ground.
He's a difficult man, that one. But yeah,
Yes.
sure, I'll try it out.
We go over to Montaigne.
Who's asleep?
Master Montaigne. Master Montaigne.
I'll peek in the door.
Snoring in his bed.
I consider it a moment, and then I go over and poke him.
You feel something poking your side.
Like gently, not hard, but like...
And without a dagger.
Mhm. Montaigne?
Try to ignore it.
Monty Bear.
No. We are... Can I see if he's awake and he's just pretending?
Give me a perception check.
If not, I would just continue asking his name until he wakes up. I think it's 15 or something.
Deception.
Yeah. Give me a perception check.
Oh.
18.
Yeah, he seems to be fast asleep.
Yeah. So I'll just continue petting him, and if that doesn't work, I'll escalate to like tugging at his clothes a bit.
At this point, you're unable to disguise your awakenedness.
Please. Just let me sleep.
You can sleep afterwards. We need to deal with a situation with these people, and I think
What situation?
Master Montaigne, we want to talk to you about the situation between Ryvelin and Kaelin.
yeah, what he said. And I think like I haven't managed to figure it out, so maybe you have some insight. And everyone in the group, besides those who are meeting, and I wanted to include you.
I don't think I have much to contribute with on that point. They are just a conundrum to me. And I don't want to pick a side.
I think we're trying to be on both of their side, but if you don't want to come,
We are on the Pax side.
I'll not force you. I just thought you might want to join.
I was planning on going on an errand early in the morning, so I would like to get some sleep.
Okay.
And I don't think you need my help at this point.
I think you're wrong, but yeah, have a nice trip tomorrow then.
You serve the same master, so you do have a lot of things in common.
I don't
You
think
could
you're
have
there.
something to say.
Yes.
I joined.
Oh, did you join? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Just saying, but if you don't want to.
I'll just leave.
As you leave, your father goes down to sit on his bed. Master Montaigne, I know we haven't known each other for long, but you seem to be a good fella.
Thank you.
You have a good heart. And you've been looking out for my daughter and her friends for a while now, as I've heard it. You even saved their lives at occasion.
Well, yeah, but I think they've also been in dangerous situations because of me.
You are very humble, sir.
The question is, does he put his hand on his thigh?
No. At this point, he puts his hand on his shoulder and says, but right now, even though you don't feel like you have anything to contribute with, I believe that your friends need you. They do consider you a friend.
I am considering
And-
helping, but not by talking.
Even if you have nothing to contribute, I think just your presence would help. You can fake being
I don't need to.
Would you come along?
I think I have something more important I want to get done. But if I'm early and get it done quickly, I might make it back here in time.
We will probably be done in about 5 minutes. We're just going to talk a little bit.
I'm gonna need some sleep.
Master Montaigne.
Thank you first.
And then he shakes your shoulder a little bit before he gets up and leaves.
It never just takes 5 minutes once Kellen starts talking.
No, the intervention is happening tomorrow morning.
Oh,
We're
okay.
just having a strategy meeting right now.
And as you leave the Master Montaigne's room, you see Master Adele standing in the hallway. I'll come with you.
Yeah.
And then you go over to Tara's place. Miss Tara,
Again? What? Yeah.
may we talk to you?
Everyone is standing outside your door.
What's going on?
It's not about the essence stuff again. You can just relax.
Okay.
We are, maybe you should lead on this one.
We're trying to make a strategy of how to get Relgalin and Kaelin to work in the same group. And now we have Master Odell, so maybe he has some insight that we haven't had before. I think before we're headed to like our next, I don't know, danger, it'd be nice to have a united party.
What do I do?
We're discussing how to get Kaelin and Elgalin to, I don't know, talk.
Hug it out.
That might be like
don't-
a plan for next year, but talk would be a good start.
The one that hugging Kalen would do with Relgrin right now is with the dagger between the ribs, so I don't think so.
I can be on hugging duty if
maybe
you
an apology.
others can.
Would be enough.
Yeah.
From both sides.
We're meeting in the living room. I'll make hot cocoa.
We're at least 50 meetings off of hugging.
50. I'll remember that.
There will be alcohol.
Sure, I'll come. I don't know if I can help too much, but and I think this is a really bad idea. But let's go. Let's do it.
Thank you, at least someone is on my side.
And then you all go to the dining hall, sit around the table.
I'll make some spiked hot cocoa.
Spite.
Yeah. Lots of
So
alcohol.
I know I'm very new to this. I talked to Kaelin and Raglan earlier. They seemed wary of each other and not very amicable to make amends. But I believe that they both want to, just deep inside them.
Well, I've said it before and I'll say it again. They're just flirting.
I did get that sense as well.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Can't flirt and be a mother figure at the same time.
I tried to indicate that she was some other figure, but it felt very uncomfortable in that position, which makes me think that maybe there are some more feelings involved.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, what we learned when I was young was, you know, when a boy likes a girl, he pulls her hair.
Yeah.
You know, that kind of stuff to get their attention.
Or steals her chalice,
And
stabs her in the back. Yeah.
Well, it would get her attention.
yeah, right.
So maybe, I'm just throwing this out there, maybe if Kaelin brought flowers to Raglan,
Yeah,
I think-
I still think this is a bad idea. Just putting it out there.
Well, it would be fun. I have to admit.
That's true.
But as we said, I think Kaelin is a long way off from hugging anyone voluntarily. So him bringing flower isn't that believable. But Odell, you know Kaelin the best. Do you have any like insight?
honestly, not really. He's always been a tough boy. Does not really let anyone in.
Did
And even when he was with us, he used to prank people and not treat the people around him very well. But it seems all to stem from some issues from his childhood with his family or with other people. Doesn't seem like people have let him in or trusted him before.
yeah. It seems like Raglan needs Kaelin to take the first step.
Yeah.
And anyone have any ideas how we get Kaelin to take the first step?
Just got an idea with the flowers. Why not just leave them at the door, like with a box of brandy, and then just a little note that says from Kay,
Or maybe just sorry?
for example.
You think she would believe that it was him?
Well, Kalen, that's the thing with him. He would never admit to do it. And
That
that's
is
why
true.
everyone would believe that he did it, because he would so hardly deny it.
That is interesting.
Yeah.
Well, I would try to take credit. That's
Yeah, even better.
Maybe.
At that note, I do believe Kaelin is starting to open up to you guys. You should maybe be a little bit careful around him.
I don't want to hurt his feelings.
Maybe give him a hug.
maybe just ignore it like we've done so far.
But it's getting
What?
worse.
That's the strangest thing, though, that earlier today when me and Kalen had a little talk, I actually thought for just a little minute he was going to hug me from behind.
What did he do?
Well, he tried to stab me, but
What? Why didn't he say anything?
look at me, he didn't even nick me. I mean,
Still.
well, he had the sense that I betrayed him since I woke Raglan up. And I just think that he wants to do his pranks, but he wants to bring people in on it too. Like, that's his way of showing affection.
Well, but couldn't he like pick another target?
Well, he does sometimes, but
Yeah.
mainly Raglan, yeah. But again, it's just flirting, you know.
Well, he does get a great reaction from her, at least.
Yeah.
A big one.
And it seems like he enjoys it.
What do you think we should do, Tara? How did you come to trust Sin? He wasn't just a random guy coming to your guys' place. Did he like do anything that made you trust him, or?
I mean, yeah, he taught me cool stuff and told amazing stories. And
Maybe if Raglan teaches Kaelin some magic, is that possible?
Not sure. Is it?
Well,
I was just like, I don't think so.
But maybe Kaelin can show Raglan some things with the dagger.
Do you think he would be amicable to do such a thing?
last thing he tried to show
well,
me
if
something.
we frame it the right way, I think he would. If we just give him a prideful reason to do it, like he's so good and she needs help, and maybe that could be a bonding experience.
Meanwhile, this is happening. I'm just taking a random box and taking the brandy bottle and just laying it in there and like taking a note and just writing with big letters. Just sorry. Like very nondescript, no curves, no like anything. Just getting it ready.
I think the flowers is a good idea.
Mm-hmm. Flowers, and they should probably interact more. Like maybe we can send them out to like a mission or something together. I don't know, letting them have the responsibility of finding shelter, or I have a great idea. Kaelin always wants horses. Why don't we send them to get horses at Hope's End?
We'll need a means of transportation to get to Fremantry. That's a good idea.
Yeah. Maybe it can be like if we give the flowers first, and then we send them off together, and either they'll kill each other and won't come back, or maybe they'll grow.
Yeah, let God sort them
That's a good
out.
idea.
Only one can return from such
Yes.
a trip.
So who will leave the flowers?
Yeah, can't you grow some group or anything?
No, but I can probably find some.
We have a lot of flowers here.
Yeah.
But
But
then
then-
just goes and fetches some flowers.
Yeah, there we
What
go.
should do?
I'll kind of rearrange them so they look pretty. And okay, so then we only need a reason to why they have to go and not us. To get the horses.
Well, Montaigne was busy, obviously. Huh.
I can say that I need to make rations, maybe.
Well, I'm doing some training. I learned some new stuff today, so I actually want to train a little bit tomorrow. So
Maybe, Tara, you can say that you need to talk to Hicks or something?
We can just say that she needs to talk with me for a while. We need to discuss stuff.
Yeah. And maybe, I know, Dad, that you said that they should maybe talk together. Should
Should
they?
I go with them, maybe?
No. I don't want you to be caught in the crossfire, and I don't want you anyway near to Hope's End. I think that's... And
maybe some with them some money. Maybe they can get some potions as well.
I'm not sure we should, like, actually let them go alone.
Oh,
Like,
you are
I think...
sending me?
No, I think we might just follow them in the woods or something. I think it's quite dangerous in Hope's End. I'm not sure. It's
Wouldn't
safe
they
to...
notice us?
Not necessarily. At least not me.
Let's cut the crap and cut to the next morning.
You seem to have.
Don't you have important stuff to do, Montaigne?
So you will leave the flowers?
I can leave the flowers.
with the box and the note.
Just knock on the door and leave. I think that's a good idea.
Good luck.
Sounds like something that Kaelin would do.
We'll probably just not even knock. Just leave.
Probably.
Knock once and then run.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Sounds good.
Hmm.
I'll head over to our room
Like
meanwhile.
a doorbell prank.
So I'll
okay.
try and be very as silent as I can when I like leave, so I don't want her to like necessarily hear the footsteps.
Yep.
And then I'll leave them, and I'll knock once, and I'll turn into a fly and kind of just fly off. So I don't like. I want to be as stealthy as I can,
Yep.
so I can emulate.
Give me a stealth check.
And I'll cast Pass
Stealth
Without a
check
Trace
as a
before
fly.
I do it. Oh, that's not good, but that's 20.
That's
20.
That's not
Well, I rolled a 7, but
You do. You knock on the door. You fly away. No, she doesn't notice anything except for the knock.
Who's there? We've been talking already tonight. What do you want? Hello? Who is it?
It's Galen, I brought flowers.
no, I walked away. I'm not there.
Completely quiet.
Oh, fucking idiots. I go back to sleep.
That's good. Everyone else goes to sleep as well.
Yeah.
Montaigne?
Yeah.
Want to do something early in the morning?
Yeah, I'm going outside. Headed towards Hope's End.
How early are we talking?
You would need your 8 hours, so about 1 hour before the rest of these guys wake up, but after you've woken up, of course. What do you want to do in Hope's End? It takes about 15 minutes to walk to Hope's End.
Going to the Hunters Association.
Bravo. Yeah.
Mhm.
You enter the hall with all of the animal heads and trophies. As you get to the front desk, there, I don't even remember the name. Been a while.
Elephants?
There you see Cabo, Hilari, sitting at the desk.
Greetings.
Montaigne, it's been a while.
Yeah, it's been too long.
What can I do for you?
I'm looking for a dragon again.
Any particular dragon this time?
Well, we think it might be a dragon. Lives in the mountains surrounding Fomantry.
There might be a few dragons in that area.
There's supposed to be a good one. Which sometimes takes the form of a human. Similar.
Does it have a name, a description, a type? Tell me everything you know.
I don't remember the name. Long and dragon-like.
Long and dragon-like.
They usually are.
Yeah. I was just thinking maybe you could have some advice for finding and maybe conversing with a
There
dragon.
are very many different types of dragons, but if it's a good dragon, might be a number of different dragons, really. At least a dozen different kinds of good dragons. That can also become human, would be down to 7.
Supposed to be up towards 7,000 years old.
That narrows it down a little bit. I have heard rumors of an ancient bronze dragon named Okinato.
That's the one, yeah.
Oh, good. It's generally just rumors, as we haven't been able to actually have anyone talk to it. But we normally don't try to interact with good dragons, as it's sort of outside of our realm. And we advise our members to stay clear. No hunting of these kinds of dragons.
Yeah, I normally wouldn't be getting involved with dragons myself, but
So why are you hunting this one, if I may ask?
it might have a lot of information that is important.
So you want to talk to it, not
Yes.
kill it. It's good to know. So I'm not sure really. I would maybe try to check with the Hunters Association in Fomantry if they can give you some advice.
Is it even possible to get inside the city?
Not easy, but you might be able to sneak in. or try to get in diplomatically.
It's gonna be hard.
Yeah, your group does not seem very diplomatic, to be honest.
Maybe not. And even if we find this bronze dragon, how do I even get what I need from it?
Dragons are tricky, especially old dragons. It might present you with questions, challenges, obstacles, tricks, riddles, anything.
They're like gifts.
Rarely. Well, dragons that age, you'd have to find something very extraordinary.
They probably have a lot of interesting stuff already.
Yes. I would be very careful with what I say and how I act around such a dragon.
I have studied a lot of creatures and learned a lot of speeches, languages, but I've never been close to learning anything about Draconic. You know if there's
Most such dragons speak most languages.
Also, I know of someone who speaks Draconic.
but making a good impression maybe.
It might actually be better not to try to speak Draconic. It's a language that is often frowned upon by the older dragons.
Good to
It's
know.
a derivation of the actual Draconic language, which is more primordial. And, yeah. So try to stick with one of the main languages.
Okay. Well, thank you.
No problem.
How are things around here?
They're chaotic. With the war going on, there's less business.
So not a lot of parties at the moment.
Not that many now. Mostly, local bounties, but they're
Yeah.
always lesser.
Well, I should probably get back then.
Yeah. Come back anytime. Your business is appreciated. But your friends are still not allowed back. Just so that's clear.
Okay, yeah.
Have a nice one.
You too.
So, since I'm up earlier than everybody else,
Yep.
where, like...
Yes, you do notice the flowers.
Yes, that's where I was going. Like,
As soon as you enter the hallway with all the bedrooms, you do see some flowers outside of and the
is it just
brandy.
flowers or is there a note?
It just said sorry. I don't think you said that
Yeah,
you
just
signed
sorry.
it.
And
Okay.
No, I don't think you said you
the note actually is in the box with the brandy bottle, so no note on the outside.
Yeah, so it's just flowers.
Flowers
box.
and a box.
a box.
A box. Yeah, I'll just go past them.
Yep. Sounds good. And not long after, Montaigne returns. Only two awake at that point.
So where were you heading off so early?
I went to Hope's End. Trying to get a better handle on the situation we're about to walk into.
What situation?
The dragon and the war.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're as good as a dragon hunter as you are a boar hunter, then I think you have nothing to worry about.
Oh, thank you. I'll definitely try my best.
It's sad that it was only good enough for a second place, and I pat him on the shoulder, but you did good.
But then our combined effort will definitely lead us to the right path.
Yes, yes, indeed.
Do you know if there's any food around here?
No, I always wait for the daily good berry.
Was
I'm
looking
not-
for some good meat.
And, well, I haven't looked for any food. I haven't checked it out.
So you're saying that Master Adele comes out from the shadows. Good morning.
Morning, Master.
Ready for breakfast?
Yes.
We have some deer today.
That's lovely.
Gather at the table. I'll have around and wake people up. It's knocking on everyone's doors, waking you up.
Coming out.
As you go and open your door, you see flowers and a box.
Okay. I open the box.
And a bottle of brandy and a note, handwritten, saying,
Sorry. Like in big letters, like.
What did that guy do this time? What was his name?
Hmm?
What was his name?
Your dad?
Yeah.
Mithras.
Mithras. Now he's trying to just butter me up. Okay. I crumble it and I throw it away. Then I take a sip of the brandy.
Good morning.
And I go down.
Yeah, it's not a bit too early.
And I go down for breakfast.
Yep.
No, up. We're all in the basement.
But are we going up for breakfast or is
over
it over to breakfast? Yeah.
over yonder.
Yes.
So you just took the bottle, everything else.
She doesn't care about the flowers.
I threw away the note and yeah.
Left the flowers.
So do I notice the flowers still lying there?
Yes, if you want to.
Okay, I'll just nick off one little flower. I'll take it with me.
As you all gather around the dining table to have some deer.
Oh, great food! I love this.
Thank you, miss.
As I come into the breakfast hall, is everyone here?
Yep.
Okay, I'll walk over and I'll just prick the flower down in your hair. And I'll, like,
thank
so
you,
it sits.
Bear.
And I'll say, well, it's not from me, it's from Gail. I saw him last night.
Ellen.
Yeah.
I don't believe it.
Yeah,
That's
I don't
the
believe
little
it either. I noticed the flowers outside of your door. I think you have like a secret admirer.
It seems to be him since he's trying to give it to me this morning as well.
I'm very high deception, okay, so you wouldn't have noticed.
Well,
What
he
is
detested.
deception
And I'm
and
saying
what does
like-
being high on deception mean?
High on deception, like tricking people.
Well, then you would have to roll against Kaelin to see who.
No player versus player rolling. You have to decide for yourselves if you believe each other.
Well, of course he wouldn't admit it. I mean, you know him. I'll just take my seat.
I find
Just
this kind of suspicious.
Look very funny at Kael, like...
The day after someone came to my room to persuade me to be friends with Kaelin, I find it kind of suspicious that someone left flowers with a note that just says sorry.
You don't think that he talked
Wait,
to Kael
someone
as well?
tried to persuade you?
Yes?
Oh, is it that
He's
guy?
he's in the room. I'm just saying.
Yes, that one.
Yes, it's him. Did he come to your quarters as well?
Yeah, he tried to talk sense into me, and I quickly denied any further conversation.
The sense.
As I expected.
Well, it looks like you got more from...
I exchanged a glance with the guy. I expected this.
It looks like you got more than common sense here, Kael.
Wait, you really think those flowers came from me?
Yeah.
We both know they did not.
Well,
These
we
guys
never know
are
what you do,
obviously
so...
easy to fool.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was Mithras who did it. or not.
Mithril, that's
Yeah.
that's a tavern.
Yes.
Yes, Mithril Eagle. Not Mithral, but Mithril Eagle.
Or Mithril.
So, what's your plan for today? When are you leaving for Montreal?
I think
What more do we have to do here then?
I have to make up some rations.
I can help make some potions.
Maybe, but I think someone needs to go and buy some horses maybe, or rent some.
But you're the big animal person. You should do this.
But I usually don't ride them. I think Caitlin would be good for that.
I've tried so many times, and you always like try to keep me away from the stables. So,
Well, even I have to admit that the check we're headed for is probably nicer with horses.
I also think that's a good idea for you, Kaelin, to do. You always were good with horses.
This is Odell.
Yeah.
The old creepy guy just, yeah.
I know, yeah, but I'm good with anything, so that's not really an
Then
argument.
you go. Then we have someone who's a valid volunteer. Go ahead.
Rogalin, why don't you keep an eye on him?
No. I'm not gonna go by myself with this backstabber. No way.
I'm not the only backstabber in here. And I look at FG.
Just smile at her.
Mm-hmm. I'll go with you, Kellen. We can look at the horses together. Will you fix up the rations, by the way?
Yeah, sure.
Well, nicely done with the flowers, man. I'll dump your and leave.
That went as I expected.
Well, just give Kalen his 2 good berries. And everyone else
So you'll
one.
be leaving to get horses?
I guess so.
Yeah, seems like it.
As you two leave, the rest keep eating, and I'm starting to
I'll
prepare.
before I leave, I'll just go to my dad and I'll hug him, and I just whisper in his ear like, "Tried."
We did. Seems to be a hard task.
Yeah. Wish me luck.
Good luck. Be safe.
I'll just tighten a bit more. Not that
Yes,
much.
good.
Got
Feeling
it strong.
Yeah.
I'll just wave and leave.
I went to my room and working on a little something.
I'm making rations. Deer jerky.
Good. Okay, and you two leave. You're 15 minutes arriving at the stables in Hope's End.
I'm going to look like a random elf lady.
So you
Jerky can't possibly be good. Like, takes time.
Well, you can fry it with
Has to
electric.
age.
No, on the way, I'll just when we're halfway, I'll just go a little bit so I'm going in front of Kaelin, and I'll just look at him, and I'll say, "Is there anything at all I can do?" I think my dad said yesterday that I'm tired of you guys squabbling, so what can I do? If anything. Should I just let you guys kill each other?
Like, I took you for a very perceptive person, and
have you not noticed that I'm in love with her?
and
She's like a
I hate to break it to you, but I'm not trying to kill her.
No, but I would think she's trying to kill you if you continue with this. Like, we talked about this yesterday, and some people said that they thought you guys were in love, and some said that they thought that Helgelin might be like your mother figure, and that's where everything went wrong. I'm not sure if either of those are correct, but like, I want to help you guys, but I don't know how.
Well, I'm gonna tell you so much. One of the things you've mentioned is correct.
It's the mother thing.
I'm not gonna tell you which one.
Then I'm going to believe this mother thing,
You-
because you guys together, like in a room alone, is like you're like my brother and sister at this point. I can't, like, you two together would just be nasty. So I'm going for the mother thing.
Well, if that's what your conclusion comes down to, then
Wait, do you like her?
no. No. No.
Like I can help you if you need to send like a message or
No thanks. I'm not looking for affection.
No flowers?
what?
I'm on a mission here.
Okay. Can you at least tell me what do you want? Like what if you could have everything you wanted in the whole wild world in this relationship you have with Galadhmir? What do you want it to be? What's your goal? What do you hope for?
Haven't really thought about that one. I mean, let's just get some horses.
Just let me know when you
How many
figure
are
it
we
out.
getting? Your father is coming with us, is he?
No.
Oh, six
Just-
horses.
Let me know when you figure it out, please. And I'll be here. Still love you. I'll just get frustrated sometimes. I'll give him a hug. Long one. An obnoxiously long hug.
I'm trying to dodge out that one.
I'll try.
Dexterity saving throw. Give me
Should I roll something?
yeah.
Hug check.
You're trying to grapple. So athletics.
So I guess that's acrobatics for me then.
Oh no.
Don't fucking win.
Natural one.
25 plus something.
You go in for a hug. As soon as you're sort of arriving at the hug, he's just not there anymore. And then you look around and he's just standing next to it, just looking at you.
You know, you have to sleep sometimes. And I'll just continue walking towards Hope's End.
What do you do?
We walk.
You follow?
I think I'm ahead of her.
So you go in ahead of me again?
Yeah, I'm faster.
When you arrive at the stables, you see a little no little
And
girls.
the girl?
That's true, they've been struck by tragedy.
Yeah, you see that there's no horses, and it seems to be abandoned.
Well, at least it was only 5, 10, 15 minutes. Is it like looking around? Is there any sign of any horses, anything, any guards, any people?
There are guards and people walking in and out of the city,
Yeah.
but the stable itself seems to be abandoned for now.
I'll go up to guard, still not looking like myself.
Hello, miss.
Hi, we were hoping to get some horses.
Sadly, the stables are been abandoned. The owners just sort of closed up and left. Something about some missing daughter.
It's terrible.
Tragedy.
Yeah.
My guess would have been they got sent to the war.
Is there anyone else that has any horses?
Most horses were taking, as he said, towards the war effort. So it's mostly just farmers' horses at this bad point. Beasts of burden.
Well, that could work.
You checked with one of the outlying farms.
Will you point one out for me?
Yeah, there's one just south east from here.
Thanks.
No problem. Good luck.
Question: how long is it since we met Montaigne the first time? And
First time?
yeah, with the dragon, all the stuff with the dragons and stuff.
Almost 2.5 months,
Okay.
I believe.
And I'll also start to walk away from the guard, and then I'll turn around and I'll say, I heard some rumors about like wildlife retreat or something that one of the churches started. Have you heard anything?
No, I haven't heard anything.
Okay, think so.
No problem.
I'll walk to the walk towards the town, or towards the farm.
Yeah. What's that? Walking. Do you guys want to do anything while all this is
And
happening?
whilst this is happening, since Kelvin is still probably in front of me, I want to first cast without a trace, and I want to try and sneak up on him and give him a hug.
Okay, give me a stealth check.
That's 29.
Yeah, you're easily able to sneak up on him. Now roll for a grappling check with advantage.
This time I'm not trying to hold him, I'm just trying to give a quick hug and let go. Jump away. Acrobatics?
Yeah.
Or athletics.
Or, yeah.
No, I think
athletics.
it's just athletics.
Yeah.
'Cause-
Versus this, he can choose, you have to do athletics.
Okay, with advantage?
Yeah.
Didn't help. That's 9.
9.
Okay, I think your bonus is almost 9.
You should be.
Yeah.
22.
You feel so sneaky, so smart, and as you jump in to get him, he just steps one quick step forward.
I'll get you one time.
I'm always gonna be one step ahead of you.
As I said, you have to sleep sometime. I'll just continue walking.
You will always be my little sister.
And so I'll always annoy the heck out of you. It's kind of like my job.
Oh,
And
so
I'll half-heartedly go to kind of make like I'm trying to hug him again, but not giving it any effort.
You fail.
Yeah.
maybe I should start reacting like Galadhmir does.
Well, then I wouldn't like you as much.
Oh, see, it is. The issue isn't with me; it's with Galadhmir. You know, agree?
I agree, getting shot in the face is nice, but I would also suggest that continually doing something that doesn't have any beneficial results isn't the smartest plan of action.
I mean, I hope to see some results in the long run.
Have you figured out what it is that you want in your relationship?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm all ears.
I'm not willing to share. That would ruin the surprise once I get those results.
Okay, let me ask you this. Is what do you want something that I would agree with? Like, would I be happy if you achieved this goal? Would it like unite the pack or disband it?
I think it would be beneficial for all of us. I mean, for me the most, but
Would Raglan like it? Would she be happy?
While you're talking
And
about this,
being dead is not. You cannot be happy if you're dead.
while you're talking about this, Narek, you notice a small shape in a tree at the edge of your vision. As soon as you try to focus on it, it disappears.
I'll just turn quick the end point and say, I think I saw it again.
it.
Yeah, the thing from when we got my dad. And I'll just keep watch.
I haven't noticed anything.
It was like a small shape, and I described it to him. I don't know if it's like it seems like a creature. Hello? I could see you again.
Are you trying to change the subject, or?
No? I'll turn back to Kill and kind of keeping watch on my side eye. Well, as I said, would she be happy?
Yeah, like I said, it would be beneficial for all of us.
When you say beneficial, it sounds so transactional.
I mean, you are the one who said it first. Is it going to be beneficial to the group?
True, but I meant like, will it make us happy and not fight so much?
Probably.
Okay, I'll trust you. And if you need help, I'll give it.
Well, see, if I take help in this matter, then it's already a lost cause, you know? I need to do this on my own.
Okay.
I need to prove myself.
Yeah, good luck then. Just remember that if she shoots lightning bolts at you, she probably didn't like it, and it's probably not helping your cause. At least it's not helping my goal of
thing is,
uniting
it
us.
wouldn't be as thrilling without the lightning bolts, you know. So
That's true, but you know, when we fight, it's kind of fun because I trust you and I'm not scared of you and I'm not that really angry at you, just frustrated. But you have to have some level of trust before you can get to that point, and then
yeah,
you can
the thing is,
you can dodge all the lightning bolts you want.
the reason I chose Revelin is, and not you or Terra for the same matter, is like you're just not a challenge. You know? Would have been too easy, and yeah, Revelin is just a hard shell to crack, and it's the the challenge that I need.
Okay, just stay here a bit. Now back off, like 30 feet. And I'll cast Sprite Growth right underneath him, and I'll like run into the woods a bit.
Yeah, safe.
Good luck! Not try and get behind the tree, so I can still like keep watch of him, but I don't want to be an easy target for a dagger.
Yeah.
He knows it's there.
Yeah.
But it's difficult terrain, and yeah, does damage if you try and move. You can just say sorry!
What would I be apologizing for?
Calling me an easy prey.
I mean, does it hurt to, to learn the truth?
Does it hurt to say sorry? I imagine it does.
Yep.
But does it hurt more than walking over these thorns?
I mean, I can stay here.
Yeah.
And wait the thorns out.
I can do this all day.
That's what I told to Regalin as well.
I'll sit down, and I'll sit at least for an hour.
What are you doing, Kaelin?
How far is it to get out?
It's
30 feet?
30. No, he's in the middle. So I think, let me check. So I think it would be. No, it has a 20-foot radius. So he has to move 20 feet.
So 4 times.
Mm-hmm.
4 times.
The standing jump, I think, is 10 feet for you.
I
Well,
think
isn't that-
I checked it
isn't
out.
that according to the strength model? Strength
Yeah.
thing? Yeah, I'm very good at that.
So I think you can standing jump is like half your strength modifier.
But times
Feet
something.
equal to No.
What's your strength score?
8.
4 feet, yeah.
If I can walk 5 feet, no, I can only jump 4 feet.
Well, if you had to walk,
Doesn't make sense.
it's difficult terrain, so you have to walk slowly. But you can, I don't know, maybe reduce it to half if you jump. I don't know how
I
you would
wouldn't
rule
reduce
it,
anything. It would be the same distance.
but it would look really ridiculous.
Jump. Jump.
Aren't we in the middle of town? Aren't they like?
No, we're on the road to the farm.
Okay.
And if you land in difficult terrain, you have to do a check to see if you are able to stand.
Even better.
Sounds like fun.
Mm-hmm. No, also when I'm in the woods, I'll keep like, at least when I'm sitting and not paying attention to Kaelin as much, I'll see if I can see the creature again.
So, do you really want to hurt me?
No. But I want to test. Yeah, I want to test you. I want to test what hurts the most for you. Saying sorry for, not respecting my abilities, or
I take 5 steps.
Physical.
I take a step forward. 5 feet.
that's, let me see what is it? Why can't I scroll down? 2d4. That's 8 piercing damage.
Is there no save?
Nope. Step through
It's not an attack.
thorns and it hurts your legs.
Alright.
Rips at your clothes.
You don't look so fancy no more, huh?
Okay, so you're saying you don't want to hurt me, but in the meantime you do.
I think I would accept you just lying. You can just say I'm sorry.
You know, if I take 3 more steps,
I would
I'll be out of here.
Yeah. I would be hurt. That I don't mean enough for you that you can just say sorry, just to be nice. Do you always have to be the better man? Do you always have to come up on top? Can you give me this once? Like, you could still stay still and let me hug you. If not for your pleasure, then mine. So, yeah. And as I said, I can do this all day. So when you come to the edge, I can just move the circle.
I'll take 5 feet closer.
Oh, 2 piercing damage.
Stings a little bit in your foot.
Yeah, I mean, at this point it doesn't hurt anymore. I'll walk the 10 feet, the rest of it.
5. 5. So that's 10 more. And I'll recast
10,
it.
2, 8, 20.
Centered on him again. Yep.
This has become a standoff.
Well,
What
how
about
far were
Mithras?
you
He's
away
just
from
watching
me?
this and
No,
just...
he's not there. He's,
Oh, he went away.
Yeah.
Ah.
But how far were you away from me?
I would still keep a distance. I'm still in the woods. And I'll move away as well.
Yeah, but how far is that?
I think I said like 40 feet or something. 40 feet behind a tree.
So that's 20 feet of my movement, so I have 15 left. And I can dash 35. That's 50.
This is taking more than
When I see
6 seconds.
when I see you actually like keeping a steady movement, I would hold my action until you came to the edge.
Well, I was only taking like 1 step at a time, you know, but once I get to the edge, I start sprinting.
You cast the spell and you run through another. You're casting it within the middle again?
Yeah.
So another 20
Mhm.
feet you sprint through. Do you stop at any time after with those?
4.
Yep.
5.
5,
4.
4,
5.
5.
At that point you get to the end again.
Yeah, and I'll run away. So I'll try and keep my distance and cast it like behind me.
Yep.
And still trying
Cast
to
it
be
again.
behind trees, so I'm not that easy of a target.
Do you keep moving or?
Starting to doubt my plan a bit, but sticking with it, I can be stubborn as well.
Well, as I assume I'm getting a little bit closer every time. I want to throw a dagger.
Same So you're 25 feet away at this point.
And still, probably, I would, since we're by the woods, I would prioritize having a tree between us.
Why is there like? I'm imagining we're on a like fields around us because we're going to a farm. There are no trees you can hide behind.
I'm imagining we're in like a small path with woods on one side and farmland on the other.
We're going with her story.
She's been getting away with it until now.
But
So
how-
now that's the story.
Yeah.
How does
Still
cover?
right now.
How does cover work?
Disadvantage.
Okay. So.
Why are you
He's the
rolling?
one attacking.
Oh, that's-
Yeah, I'm gonna throw a dagger.
Yeah, I'm not that hard to hit.
Yeah, if you're rolling like I do. So
No,
that
I
is
think.
only let's say 12 to hit.
Oh, that actually doesn't hit.
The dagger just falls short.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
does it have like a +1 to attack that primordial dagger?
You're tossing that one?
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah, so then it's a 13 to hit.
Yeah. Then you hit me.
You feel a sharp blade
Mhm.
penetrate your skin.
Ow!
Your back. And then I want you to make a Constitution saving throw.
How much damage am I rolling?
We'll just say the damage. You haven't identified it yet.
That's 15, I think. Yeah, 15.
Okay.
Is that for my concentration or for something you did?
That is from the dagger.
Mhm.
You take another 1 necrotic damage as it starts to suck your blood out.
Mm-hmm.
I also need you to make a strength saving throw.
That's a 5.
So you take 3 additional damage.
Okay.
And you're knocked prone.
And then you can make a saving throw for your concentration.
That's 18.
Yep, you keep your spec growth.
Yep.
Do you keep moving, Kaelin?
So where are we, like?
You're 25 feet away from each other.
Mm-hmm. And he's at the edge of the spec growth?
No, he's in the middle of the last one that you put up.
Okay.
So he has 10 feet of spec growth before he can reach you.
So just say when it's my turn again.
I'm just waiting for what Kaelin wants to do.
Yeah, I'll dash up to her.
Your full movement is,
70 with the dash.
and the first 10 costs you
20.
20.
Yeah, so he can reach me.
Yeah, you easily reach her.
And he takes 10 more feet of
Yep.
spike growth. So that's 5.
And the radius was 20, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so 20 feet.
Okay,
That's
so
spike growth.
5 and 2 and 5
Well,
and 4.
16.
Are you looking bad at all?
With the 16 damage, I'm still alive.
Still alive.
Are you looking bad?
I'm at 1 HP.
Okay.
As
Yeah,
he
you
gets over to
reach
it's your-
me,
it's your
and
turn.
I'm sitting on
But,
the ground or whatever.
That's 27 for deception. I'm not hurt at all.
It looks hurt.
Yeah, you would
It looks
have.
hurt.
Spikes everywhere.
bleeding all over. No,
I'm
I'm
okay.
I'm bleeding, but
But
I keep my face straight.
Yeah, I see that he's trying to keep his face. So I'll just sit there on the ground. I'll not do anything.
I mean, yeah, you're prone, so I'm just looming over you.
Mm-hmm.
So, are you satisfied?
And I'll smile at him and I'll put up my hand and I'll say, "Give me a hand."
I help her up.
And I'll cast aura of. Yeah, continue. Are you doing something more than helping me out?
Yeah, I I have a rope at my ready. As I help you up, I turn you around and tie your hands behind your back.
I let him do it. And you're thinking this is going to achieve?
I'm trying to teach you some manners, as a big brother should do.
And so again, you would infer that my task is to be obnoxious as your little sister. I mean, is he close?
Yes, and
Next to you.
Can I bite him
yeah, you can try to bite him. Roll for an attack.
with disadvantage since I'm bound?
You
Or how
bite
is he? Can I do it whilst he's tying me up? Then it probably would be easier.
Considering you let him, you would probably just yank him and bite him.
I'm tying you up, you're trying to bite me. That is very sexual.
I'm growing my teeth out and biting you. That's a 20 to
I
hit.
tried not to say that, but yeah.
20 hits.
Actually... Oh, damn it, I didn't take that maneuver. Yeah, that's a
15 acid damage.
As Kaelin falls unconscious.
I'll turn into a fly and then turn back again, so I'm out of the bounds or bindings, and I'll cast Aura of Vitality and just dump all of it into Kaelin to heal him up.
How much does that heal?
20d6. Does that heal?
Do you want 20d6?
Yeah.
You need some d6s?
The one time I can roll a lower
There's 8.
Well, I can just do 10 2 times. Okay.
I got 7.
I can do 10 2 times. That's fine. 12. Well. 20. 30. 41 for the first. 10. That's half of it.
It's a good average roll.
That's 20 more. And then.
I mean, that's already enough.
Okay.
Bringing you back up to maximum.
Yeah.
You open your eyes and you just feel good.
And I'm doing this healing with hugging him.
Fantastic. As you open your eyes, you see Naruk embracing you.
And I'll just grow out my teeth again, and I'll smile, and I'll keep walking. And I'll smile like, got you! And I'll keep walking. You know, you're not the only one that can be stubborn.
Yeah, but even after all of this, Regulan is a bigger challenge.
Well, since you lost this time, why would you then poke the bear?
And then I turn into bear.
Well,
Because you like her?
no, sometimes, I just, need to have you this little victory.
Yeah. If you want to believe that, that's fine.
I mean, I barely resisted, if you haven't noticed.
I can see that. I can also see that you would be unconscious in a ditch if I didn't hug you back again. So again, all of this, you could have saved face. Could have kept your clothes and your boots pristine. If you just said sorry. I'm just saying, it does work wonders sometimes. Can get you out of a lot of trouble.
You're trying to squeeze an apology out of me, or a thank you, then.
I'm just trying to prove a point. I don't think it's working, but at least I had fun.
Well, you have to try harder than this.
Noted.
Yeah. I mean, all the healing and hugging, that is a sign of weakness.
Or a sign of love. and caring. And being a family. Fight first, and then help each other afterwards. So you and Riley need to get to the helping.
I expected you to say being a pack there, but
I'm trying to be more like you guys.
aren't you trying all of us to become like wolves and being more like you?
Well, yes. We can meet in the middle. That's a compromise, isn't it? But you can, of course, you can always be in my pack. Well, I'm saying that as you have a choice, but you don't. Not really.
I wonder who's the leader of this pack.
Well, I am. And until you are the one helping me, whilst I'm unconscious in a ditch.
I think you're giving yourself a little bit too much credit.
I started the pack and the founder. I'm the one that's an actual wolf, at least sometimes.
Yeah, but that doesn't automatically make you the leader.
Yes, it does.
You need intelligence, wisdom, charisma for that.
Pretty sure I'm both wiser and more charismatic than you are. And that's saying a lot. Come on, let's get some horses. I can point out the good ones and you can get us a nice price.
Yeah, I don't think we're getting any horses. Have you heard what the man said?
Yeah,
The
we can get
guards.
some pack horses. Because you don't have to carry over your stuff.
Well, as long as you can get one horse, that
As I said,
would be a win.
I can
In
pick
my
out the
book.
good one. You can get us a good, nice price.
All right. I'm not keeping that much money on him. Let you know in advance. But I'm.
Well, maybe we should have sent someone else. I didn't think this through. Let's see what he's asking for in the horse. And then we continue off to the farm.
You make your way to the farm,
Yeah.
and you're offered 2 pack horses for 3 gold.
I'll give them. Do they look like they're in a bad
They
shape?
look like good, strong horses.
Do
Only
the family?
2, can't he spare like 6?
Do the family look like they're in a bad way?
They seem to be fine.
Okay, then I'll just give them 5.
So 2 draft horses.
Mhm. What's their name?
They don't have any names.
Are there any kids around?
An older couple.
Couple.
I haven't been talking for a while now, so I have to get used to it again.
Oh, you're trying to put on an accent for the
An
farmer.
accident for the farmer. Yeah,
So
that sounds
when
about right.
we're headed back, I'll say, Kaylin, you name them. Good names, strong names that they can be proud of.
Good and strong names.
Mhm. Maybe some of your hometown or home place.
Haven't been there for a while, you know. Don't know who's strong back there.
Then who was strong when you left? It's good enough for me.
Let me think of some names on the way back.
Okay. Head back.
You quickly make your way back to...
No, not quickly.
Cabin.
Time.
like
But
5
we have
minutes
been
on it.
gone for like a ridiculous amount of time.
Yeah.
We were supposed to be like half an hour, and we've probably been at least like probably walking on like 2 hours now or something.
Under 2 hours. Would you guys want to do anything in the meantime?
Yes. My door is slightly ajar, and
I thought we were out of time.
I'm working on a new spell of reaching down and bringing my essence out and wreath my body with it.
Cool.
That's what I'm working on.
And I wanted to talk to Odell in private.
What may I help you with, Montaigne?
I went to speak with the Hunters Association this morning
I
about
heard.
this dragon. and they advised me to get in contact with the association in Commentary. But
That might be difficult.
yes.
Yeah.
But I think it's worth a try.
Yeah, there are some old smugglers' tunnels they can use to get into the city if they haven't blocked them off yet. They're on the east side of the city, over in some caves. We used to use them quite successfully.
That's good.
Yeah.
And then you can also try and check out the potion maker as well. Want to do that?
If you have time, but don't prioritize it.
Okay.
It's not important. Good talk.
Yeah.
I
They've been
enjoy-
gone a while.
I enjoy your work with these people. If you happen upon the Fomentry library, maybe see if you can find something there. I wasn't able to get any of my agents to go to Fomentry at the moment.
Okay, yeah. I'll check it out.
Good.
Remember that combat doesn't take as long as it.
It depends. Yeah, so it depends on how long Kaelin waited until he took the first step in the spike growth.
Yeah, not an hour, like 5 minutes.
So there was a lot of talking and
Yeah.
jumping. And
So let's say we're an hour then. We've used half an hour extra.
I want to go find Terra too. Where are you?
in a room, maybe.
Anywhere?
Anyway, I'll go while the spell is active. And before you see me, I'll just scream, Terra! Look what you did to me. And when you see me, you just see flame-like shadows with like tentacles of my magical stuff. And you don't really see me. Just see this thing.
What do you mean more about that? I haven't done nothing.
Yeah, you taught me this. When we clashed swords and hammer.
Huh?
The essence stuff, you know.
Can I do it too then?
Try.
Well, what do I do?
Just bring out your power.
I will bring out my power.
Nothing happens.
Fine.
Nothing at all.
What does it do though?
Well, I can. I'm like standing close to some vases, and one of the tentacles just quickly just whoosh, and just smacks the vase or whatever. It just shatters.
Something? Not ominous at all.
It's cool. And then it wears off, and then it's just me.
How long does it work for?
I don't know. It's probably a minute since I left the room. It's yeah.
Keep practicing it.
Yeah, I think we should clash more often. Yeah, we can learn more new stuff from that.
Oh man. Sure, Manto seemed to enjoy it, so...
Did you learn anything new from it?
No, not just, that Naruk's power was growing, and your power was growing,
Yeah, I can feel it. It's
and that you guys should be a bit wary, maybe.
but it feels good.
Yeah, that's bad things usually do.
Yeah, you're probably right, but I mean, he's been kind of quiet lately. I don't think it's that bad anymore. I think he listens to me now.
You just hear like a small laugh in the back of your head.
And I'll smile a little bit. Like, really?
Sure.
I'll just turn around and I'll say something infernal, and you see just the flames and the shadow flames just appear again, and I'll just smack a lot of things on the way. Just, having fun with the new spell.
At this point, the two of you arrive back at the cabin.
I picked out the names
Okay.
So we have Taliesin
Mm-hmm.
and Folenas.
Full anus.
Wait, what?
Okay. So which one?
It's written different, you know. It's spelled different.
Mhm.
Cool.
So which one is the black one and which one is the brown one?
Well, isn't that obvious?
Okay. Thanks. I like that. And I'll just see that they have what they need. I'll like bind them to a tree near the cabin.
Yeah.
See if I can
What
find
are
some
you
water.
Well, entering the cabin.
Mhm. His clothes still probably look awful. Really bad.
As soon as you're alone,
I got change.
you hear in your head, Nark, why did you lie? You're always a wolf.
True. I'm guessing I'm speaking to Fen or myself or who knows. Yes. I'm a wolf at heart. But sometimes I look like human. And that's what they know and kind of what I know.
We're getting stronger. But I
We
think
did.
they're noticing us,
Who they?
the others. I don't understand yet.
Me
We'll talk
neither.
later.
Are you Fen?
No answer.
I'll just go to Taliesin, Black Horse, I'm guessing, and just like get to know them. Then I'll find my dad.
At that point, I think that's an okay place for us to end tonight's session.
Yep.
And pick back up again slightly in a week.
Starting and
A
ending.
few less players. We're going to do something a little bit different.